Hello, 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 everyone. Thanks for joining again this week. We are now affiliates, which means our chat looks different, which is really great for us, and I'm super
There's
excited.
an echo.
Oh, that's my fault. Let me fix that. Sorry, give me a second, everyone. Okay, yes. So I was excited because we were going to do the channel points, but then I forgot to update the channel points with our normal rewards. So we're going to use the Streamlabs one again. If anyone's gotten their stuff there, you can use those on a laptop or computer. It's just an overlay on your screen. On the phone, it's right next to the chat bar, a little Streamlabs token, and you can redeem points to do a lot of fun stuff to the players. Anyway, for those of you who didn't catch us last week, it was just a one shot, but the players who were able to participate did end with some additional extra items that will help them out for this current situations that they're going to be in. Yeah, we're going to start this next session, resuming our campaign. You guys don't know where they are yet, actually. We didn't roll for that until after the stream, so I'll let you know once we start the actual thing. Last time, well, actually, we're going to do the character and player introductions first, and then I'll do a recap. So, go ahead, Michael. You can start with those. Oh, pause, Coog. Sorry, I don't think they can hear us. Every time. It is unfortunate.
It always sounds on after Michael and then right before.
They can't hear. Oh, they can't hear me. I know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think they're actually just zoning me out. Is the thing? It's not that they can't hear me. Yeah. Let's see. It's grabbing. It's catching. Oh, they can only hear me. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Let's try that again.
Yeah, because we're the entertainment, Wyatt.
Yeah, I'm just, it would be really boring to just hear me talking. It would be okay to just hear you guys talking.
Yeah.
I think I fixed it.
Can anyone hear me now?
We ruined 12 Thorns joke again.
No, he has to say it again this time though.
Oh, well, that's becoming another Pencast tradition here.
Ouch.
Getting super great joke in the start, but it doesn't actually make it.
Okay.
It never makes it into the stream.
Everyone is back now. I had muted you guys for some reason in OBS, so
It's
fine.
Michael, you can go again. Everyone else,
Tell your
it's
joke.
just as funny as the first time you said it. So.
We'll pretend you want to.
So I'll pick up, start over and tell my joke again, but it isn't going to be as funny this time.
I'll still laugh because I'll have all that imaginary things running through my head.
Yeah.
I'm Michael Honey. I play 12 Thorns, the clueless catboy warlock, and my 12 Thorns fact for this week is that 12 Thorns really, he used to love bacon, thought it was great. Due to some recent events he'd rather not talk about, he can't eat it anymore. He just can't do it.
Funny.
Back bad memories, so no bacon for him anymore.
Does he still eat meat, or is it just specifically bacon?
Meat, just not bacon or pork. He doesn't eat any pig meat anymore.
All right,
Not
cool.
for
Tell it again. Tell it
God.
dramatic reasons.
Tell it again. I can't like not think of the hilarious scenarios that I can possibly imagine to make you hate bacon.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
gosh. Okay. Oh no, stop. I'm trying to log into Twitch, but I'm Boo Phillips. I play Coog, the polar bear kid. Let me get back to my fun fact. So mine is more of a actual polar bear fact, and I incorporated it into myself and my backstory and stuff like that.
Cool.
But on average, male polar bearkins are about 1.75 times bigger than female bearkins. And Coog's wife is barely smaller than he is. So she's a big girl. Coog is a slightly above average sized polar bearkin. You know, he's not normal, but he's a little bit bigger. People are like, oh yeah, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
But his wife is like considered to be an enormous female, since she is the size of the average male. She's a really big, fit woman, and Coog loves it.
Oh.
He doesn't like little females.
Oh,
He likes to be big and strong.
that's sweet. But also, it's
Nice.
a fact about Cook's life. It's nice. It's sweet.
Yeah. All right. My name is Benjamin Amundsen, and I play Braylor the Wall, the Oath of the Shield Goliath Paladin. And Braylor's fact today is growing up, he never really had any Goliath friends. All of the people he would have known who were Goliaths all got murdered one day, so he never really knew his own strength, and would always like win in the arm wrestling matches and stuff that the young Ranger initiate boys had with him. And yeah, he never learned his strength until one day they were playing a game of like the soccer equivalent, and he just punted it off of this mountain, and then they lost the ball and they couldn't play it anymore. So yeah, his brother's fact today.
Hi, it's my turn, I think. I don't know, I usually think I go after him, so I'll take it anyway. The name's Alex Jordan. I'll be playing Teagle, the Rock Gnome Artificer, little electrician sparkly finger boy. His fun fact for the day is more of just the fact that he is a bit on the older side. Approximately every 15 minutes, Teagle has a slight twitch to his right eye. It's not very noticeable. Not a lot of people ever like really see this, but he can feel it, and if you're looking really, really close, you'll see it.
We'll
Wow.
start doing staring contests with him.
I'll just start rolling random perception checks for you guys. Oh, you noticed Eagle's not twitching.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be good, actually.
super tense situation, and it's just Tickle's eye.
Oh, and so I'm Amy Armston, and I play Portia Harris, and she is an Earth Genasi. Yeah, and she has a kind of an insecurity. So if you guys remember, I told you a while ago that Portia actually dyes her hair. Well, she's been on the ship, and she's been out and about, and her roots are starting to grow in. So if you look closely, you can see that her natural hair color is coming in, which I will describe later. And she doesn't have her dye with her, so she's not gonna take time to do that. So
Uh-oh.
yeah, so it'll be fun to see as it grows out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fun.
Thank you all for those. As you were doing that, I just realized that I forgot to set up the initiative tracker for this session, so we're gonna have to do it manually, which isn't that bad for you guys, but for me,
Alright.
it's not the funnest. And anyway, maybe I'll do that while you guys are talking. I'll set up a moment for you guys to talk, and then I'll do that maybe. Anyway,
What happened last
last session was just a one shot for those of you who didn't pay attention or weren't able to watch, but I don't need to talk about that. I just realized session prior to that was an actual session for the campaign, and the players explored a sunken treasure ship, half sunken, half it was on land still.
I did it.
That was infested by the undead, wraith, and some ghouls and some guests. Portia, though, she did stay back on the ship.
It was close enough. Yeah.
After convincing one of the sailors to go to shore with the rest of the party in her stead.
What was her name?
I don't remember. She's dead, so who needs her name?
Wow, you said her to her death and you don't even remember her name. Shame on you, Portia.
Her name was Siri.
No, Siri was your first friend.
Old middle.
Yeah, this was the different.
Mariana.
This was
Mariana.
Mariana is her name.
Yeah,
Good
I
job.
think it was Mariana.
Anyway, the party easily dispatched all of the undead without a problem. No fault of the undead. That was fault of the DM, whose dice were disobeying me today, that day, which was kind of annoying, but okay. And then made away with a lot of loot that they've now separated.
Loot. Good
And
pirates.
were able to divide up amongst themselves for this coming day, which we've already rolled, and we're going to start with, because we know what the encounter is, although you guys don't.
Okay.
So, the day on the ship starts out very normal. You guys wake up, no problems. Feel the ocean breeze, hear the waves lapping against the wood as you sail through the shores. No, as you sail through the ocean. But coming around probably noon, little afternoon, probably 2 o'clock, you start to see far off in the distance a pretty big storm is starting to build up. That looks like it would be pretty nasty to sail in. Luckily, are any of you guys in the crow's nest actually?
I think 12
Yep.
years went up there.
That's my nest.
This is my nest. Back up.
Okay, so wait, sorry, who was that again? Audio was freaky for me.
12 thorns, that's where I go to nap. I kicked the appointed watcher out.
12 thorns. You would probably see this first, far off in the distance, an island off to the far left of you that you can see a fairly nice cove that the ship would fit into to stow away for the storm, because it looks like it's building pretty badly. So, do you want to share that information with anyone or keep it to yourself?
I'm gonna look down. Are there crew members on deck?
Yeah. Noon. The captain wouldn't be at the helm, but his first mate is at this time.
I'm going to wave down. Hey! Hey! Island! I'm gonna point over there.
Okay. Yeah, you see him look over, and he sees the island and does. He'd probably he'd steer it over towards the island, seeing the storm showing up, not wanting to be in it, and having a chance at rest. He starts going towards the cove in that little island. If you zoom in on the map, you guys can actually see the boat. I put it in there just for fun. It's probably not the scale, but you guys take a while and you get over to the island. Jump out into the cove.
Do we have our
I see.
items with us that we have, like
Yes.
that Teal gave us?
Yes.
So small.
It's
Yeah,
tiny.
So you guys get over to this island. The storm is just about hitting as you pull into that little sheltered area. Waves are starting to get pretty big and annoying. But the first mate, along with a lot of the crew members, are able to steer it into there without a problem. Where you land, probably, I don't know how far offshore they would usually drop anchor, but like, we'll say 200-ish feet from shore. And yeah, you can sit there, you're looking at the island. It looks pretty nice. It's a sandy beach where you first land, and then off in the distance there is a nice little forest, some snow-capped mountain peaks, and you see a couple of crew members getting into the longboats to head to shore. All of your friends, yes, Portia, are getting in the longboats.
Okay.
Before you ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a life jacket.
A life jacket?
Yeah, do they have life jackets?
Nope.
They don't have life jackets on a ship?
It's a pirate ship.
Definitely don't.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
Like the circle thingies.
They no. They ban life jackets
I mean,
and
I
strong
haven't invented rubber and plastic yet
in
for
that
those.
in that case, I
Have
am
you
going
never
to-
seen a proper pirate movie? They only use barrels.
Oh right. I'm gonna jump in a bear. I'm just kidding. I'm actually gonna find Coog, and I'm just gonna be really close to you, a little bit uncomfortable, like.
Oh,
I'm
oh
gonna-
no. Oh
And
no,
then-
this is next session's fact. You're not gonna like this. That's fine.
And
That's fine.
I'm gonna get a little
We'll
close.
see how this goes.
And I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
like, you know how to swim, right? Because they obviously
Yep.
do. And then I'm gonna get in the boat. Just
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, polar bears are awesome swimmers, so.
Portia's getting in a boat. But we got-
Eagle's probably still in the captain's quarters, to be honest.
Oh,
True.
Yeah. Hmm.
Telephone is gonna
I
get.
mean, yeah. Braylor might find his own boat, because if he gets in the boat with everyone else, it might swamp the thing. So he's gonna try and see if he has a way to get it.
Okay.
Fun fact about Braylor, he actually weighs 900 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much he actually weighs, but
Wow, that's something fun.
I
to figure
imagine
out.
yeah. All pure muscle, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you look around for a bit, and sure, there's a smaller boat that not a whole bunch of people are getting into that you can probably take for yourself. You probably have to
Yeah.
ask a couple people to not get in it with you as you're looking at it.
Well, if I'm fairly confident that like me and a couple people could get in, then I
Hey,
mean,
where's your
you wouldn't-
steed, man?
but- yeah, I could. Yeah. Actually, you know what?
Just
But
take
that takes
10
10 minutes to cast. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll cast this giant ram, in 10 minutes, and just ride him over.
Forgot to mention that as you guys were pulling into the little cove area, you notice that the temperature gets severely warmer to a more,
Mm.
at this point, it's a very comfortable heat that you're feeling now. It's no longer the frigid cold of northern wild mount that you guys
Oh,
have become
man.
accustomed to.
Well,
in the
guys,
past.
it was a good campaign, but 12 Thorns is staying here. He finally found a warm spot. Let's see.
Why do I have to recast my fine steed, or because I don't think it disappears until
Yeah,
it like
he
dies.
stays- He stays
Okay.
until
Oh,
he
sweet.
dies, I'm pretty sure. Or you.
But does it have
kick him
weight?
out.
And does it take up space up on the ship? Would
It
you have
does.
dismissed
Well,
it?
I would say since it's a goat, it can scale like the mast, so it'd be standing on top of the mast for a while, a little bit, and then just like hops
Giant
down.
goat, just like
Yeah.
like tiny,
Totally, like-
all four little
Mhm.
feet just in the crow's nest, like.
No, it tried to get into the crow's nest, and I scratched at it. I don't want that thing. This is my spot.
Man, it would have if you did that. It would have gone onto the pole on top and just like looked down at you for a little bit, and then moved around.
Oh,
I don't know.
man, goats are
But
so
yeah,
cute,
You
though.
You-
totally
Braylor
picture
just
that.
Ride this giant
Just-
goat through the water.
Isn't that
But-
This
goat
cat
ram
person,
thing,
like-
right?
This giant goat, like. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Teagle, you probably would have noticed the ship stop, and there have probably been some people calling out about going to the shore.
And
I
ho!
think you'd hear it, but that's up to you.
He'd probably notice and come out then at that point. But he'd probably be one of the last ones onto a boat.
Just like catching on, or you have to jump on with Braylor as he's jumping off the side. of
As
the
he's
boat.
driving away. Braylo, wait for me!
Boats!
Yeah, Braylor will definitely catch Teagle out of the air and just put him like
Like
on a side
this.
saddle or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys all start heading towards the island. And that was just perfect. Thank you, Dice. This is going to be a good evening for my dice, I think.
Oh, great.
It did
Oh,
exactly
no.
what I wanted it to.
Ooh.
Famous
Anyway.
last words, Wyatt.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to have to start rolling with these guys that I just rolled with because I just made them too
Anyway,
confident.
will you go get me a Tums?
Your dice have like,
And,
oh yeah, we're gonna do this.
You guys are heading towards shore in these boats, There was a bit of the crew members who jumped in before you guys, heading towards the shore, so they're a little bit in front of you. You see, as they land on shore, 2 of them jump out of the boat onto the island.
Siri and Jacobo.
And
What's his name actually?
no, they weren't any of your friends. You got in the longboat with your friends.
What are
so
they?
you're there.
Jacques? Jacques?
Jacques and the two young kids and Siri. Anyway, they jump out of the boat onto the land, and one of them you watch as he poofs. Kind of starts.
Poofs?
You see his form. Yeah, his form is starting to kind of harden. You see he's starting to grow what looks like rocks on his skin, and he starts to shrink until he is just a small rock on the beach.
The person
The other
turned into
guy-
a rock?
Yeah, the other guy jumps off the ship, and he has a bit better luck. And he like
WTF?
freaks out. He sees this. He sees this rock. He freaks out a bit, jumps backwards, and as he is going back, he shrinks down. His hands start to elongate along with his feet. He grows a tail, and then shrinks down to being just a little lizard that then makes its way over the
Oh,
rock and
great.
starts sunbathing on top of the rock.
If Coog's on this boat, Coog
It's
is
a little
gonna grab
awkward.
everyone and pull them backwards and be like, "All right, hold on."
Yeah, this would be the first boat, but the other guys on the boat, they freaked out a bit and they are stepping back.
Okay.
And at that same moment, when you guys see the rock and the lizard change, you start hearing music playing through the air. Da, 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 da. Let me play it for you.
Oh, I thought you were just going to sing for us.
Yes, I'm gonna start singing.
Da, 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 da.
Can you all hear
Yeah.
that music? You should be able to, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot.
Music.
Carefully.
Everyone can hear the music?
No,
No?
I don't hear anything.
Through roll 20, by the way.
It should be through.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be why I had that muted because I didn't want to echo.
Okay, yes. Your
No,
voice,
you're-
just make
Roll
sure that
20?
your voice is turned off. And it will be good.
Yeah.
But anyway, you start hearing music pulling through the air. No one's going to see me for a second, but you start hearing music going through the air everywhere. And I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great.
All right.
Good.
Is this a
Dang
It
it.
is a charm.
trying to sway my decisions or being charmed?
Yes, it's being charmed, and Teagle, it is magic.
Hey.
I get to have advantage.
Music makes me tired with.
Oh gosh.
That's a 23 for 12 thorns.
That's a
I got
14
it.
for Teagle.
It's a 6 for Coog.
It's 4 for me.
Coog,
11 with advantage for Burlor.
Seriously.
Rolling low.
No.
4, 5 actually.
Hey.
They're not known
My
for their.
advantage helped. I rolled a nat 1 on my first one, so.
Dang,
Oh, good.
yeah.
That's painful. Anyway, that means that everyone but 12 Thorns, including a lot of the crew members from the ship, oh my goodness. Maybe it's not a good thing that
Yeah,
this dice is rolling like
you
this.
should probably not say, oh, it's going to be
Sure.
a good night.
No, I actually have a thing. So, because of my Righteous Resolve feat that you gave me a while ago, as an action, you can extend your resolve to creatures around you, ending any charm or mind-altering effects on them.
Nice.
Using this ability causes you to lose the benefits of your Righteous Resolve, and I roll a d4 that done, and next done to see if I regain it. But yeah, so I basically anyone, and it doesn't say the radius,
It doesn't.
but
I was definitely supposed to put a radius on there.
whatever radius that is, mind-altering effects get canceled out.
I think
On
it'd
that.
be
That's pretty good.
I'd do a
Can you
10-foot
do
radius, so 20 foot
To mind bill?
sphere.
Yeah,
So
would have just been me and Teagle then,
Braylord,
probably,
yeah,
right?
Braylord going across on his ram means it
Mhm.
probably only hits you too. So you guys, the two who
Man.
had advantage already, can not.
You guys are the two that already have advantage.
You guys aren't affected by it, but Coog and
No, that's
Portia,
fine.
and as you
Can
see,
you put
a
this
lot
back
of
so we
the
can still eat it?
crew members walk onto shore. Some of the crew members are able to get on shore without having any mishaps or problems. They're just doing themselves. Some of them start doing like kind of scales or get like little rocks just showing up on their arms and whatnot. And others turn to random animals, crows, eagles, donkeys, sure. And
Sure.
Horses.
Portia and Coog. You guys have to
Whatever
roll.
this is.
What saving throw? That was pretty good. You guys have to roll a charisma saving throw for me.
Charisma.
That's
Yeah, I'm good at
Coog,
charisma.
I think.
I have +1 charisma.
Oh, balls. I got a 15.
Okay. Portia.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Nice. Can you roll there next time though,
Oh, it's so
instead of on the couch?
sorry.
Okay, so Portia, you step onto the island, and this music is just drawing you to it. You can kind of hear kind of where it's at, and it's just there. You have this unnatural urge to find it. Coog, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
A D6.
Yeah.
8, 6, roll. 4.
4. Okay.
Yes.
I think
So you guys watch as Coog steps onto the island. He doesn't fully transform into anything, but where his claws are, they start to kind of little branches start growing out of his fingers instead, with leaves and such on them. His shoulders start turning into a bark, and most
Like
of his
knotted,
fur,
the knots and trees.
yeah,
Oh man.
most of his fur is turning kind of an autumn leaf color, like a brownish orange. instead
Oh,
of the
this is
white
good.
It's always been.
Coog is gonna look at himself and he's gonna say, "My fur, my beautiful fur, no! Ah, what's going on?"
Maybe 12 Thorns
Man.
lend you his fur coat.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really want to bring it back. But so he gets like a medium transformation, like a lot of the crew members did. But then you do see the crew. I mean, the beach is inhabited by a lot of random animals: lizards, pigs. There's some plants that are running around on the beach. They don't know what they're doing.
They're
Also
running
some,
around?
Yeah.
Plants are running around.
Yep.
Like flowers?
All right.
Yeah.
Little
And
flowers
you
with
guys-
legs.
You see some
Like daisies?
statues of crew members, random piles of
Oh,
rocks,
man.
and
Are these all our crew
Anyways.
members, or is there like a lot extra than the amount of crew people that we brought?
there's probably like only 3 or 4 people on the beach who are still themselves, and most of them have changed a little bit like Kook has. Some of them
Okay.
have like extended jaws that have just like kind of elongated, like almost animalistic. Some of them have
Oh, no.
multicolored skin, and a lot of them just like grew.
Wait,
the
so
same kind of thing
what's
as
exactly
Kook.
happening to Koog again? He's just losing his fur?
No, his
I
fur
just kind of
changed.
look like a tree now.
Looks
Yeah,
like
you're-
I look like
A bear.
Groot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit less because your fur's still mostly there. There's just spots that have bark on it. But then the rest of you, 12 lords, Braylor and Teagle, you guys feel this urge, but right before you're about to step onto the beach, you're able to stop yourselves and kind of wade in shallow water, and you don't have any effects from it at this point.
If I send my ram onto the beach, would he change? Do I know if that would affect a magic creature like him?
You wouldn't really know that.
Hmm.
Can I cast a spell?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I want to target the rock that the first crewman turned into with lightning lure.
Aw,
Okay. Go
you're
ahead.
so sinister.
Well, because when Rex is like a grappling hook, I want to pull it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do a deck save, right? So or strength, so he doesn't really get.
Yeah, thanks,
Um,
Dave.
all of you just roll a strength. Well, I guess it just fell onto the beach. So yeah, you pull it without a problem. The lizard that was sunbathing on top of it jumps off as it gets hit by a lightning claw grabbing into the rock. And yeah, you pull it. It falls, tumbles, rolls into the water, but it is still a rock.
You just drowned this crewman. Good job.
I'm gonna pick up the rock and inspect it, see if there's anything.
Like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, it's a kind of big rock. It probably goes up halfway up your shin, so you like both hands, you have to pull it and you can lift it up, and it looks like a normal rock. It feels like a normal rock. It's as heavy as
No, he's a cat. He's not going to be able to pick it up.
You, this is a cat with 13 strength, so yeah, check out these guns.
Check out these guns.
I want to try and put the rock in the boat for later.
Okay. We'll have you do a strength.
You're going to take a chip off of this rock and it's going to be his ear.
Try to lift it up.
Oh, man, yeah.
Not too hard, obviously, but do a strength. Do a athletics check for me.
Athletics.
Yeah. I would say Braylor would definitely help him if he sees him trying to lift the rock. Put it in.
In that point,
It's an awkward moment where a giant is like, I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
Helping me and
On the beach, or are we still in the boats?
You're on the beach with no effects. Coog's on the beach, kind of bark boy now, and the other three are still in the water.
I'm pretty sure I'm just on the beach because I'm pretty much already at
But
walk.
yeah. So after you get that rock into the boat, no problems. You guys are still kind of waiting out a ways. Coog and Portia, though, you guys still have that desire to find the music. You have a general sense of where it's coming from, innately because.
Okay.
Of
Coog would like to do a perception check and to look around to see where it could possibly be coming from.
Oh, you can tell from the echo and stuff. It's coming from ways into the island. So you'd have to start
Okay.
traveling in.
Well, then I would still like to do a perception check, and I would like to know everything that's around me.
Okay.
Like, perfectly for the next, as far as I can see, and my roll is not as good as I want it to be. It's a 15.
15. Okay. So yeah, you can look about 20 feet up from the beach. It turns into grass, just some standard grass, and it looks like some nice field with some flowers growing in it. Couple rocks and stuff, some statues, and then beyond that, way off in the distance, you can see a forest starts right before a big mountain range that you guys can see on the map, and then that other mountain range you can follow it as it runs all the way down as far as you can see.
Okay. Also, just for clarification on the roll 20, how big are these tiles?
Those are, what did I make them? You can travel 3 miles in an hour, so I made them, I think I made them 1.5, so you guys travel 2 every hour.
2 tiles per hour?
Yeah, 1.5 miles, I think. I don't remember exactly what the travel time was now, dang it.
Okay,
I think,
Yeah,
that's fine. I just wanted to be sure, so that I know like what I'm looking at and how much land we're gonna be covering here. Because if I'm like, oh, I'm over here now, when I'm not.
Coog, are you still yourself? You seem to be changed.
I don't want to be like this, but I think
Alright.
I'm still me. Thank you.
Yeah, all right, that's good. That's good. All the rest of our crew seems to have turned into small objects or animals.
Should we
Except for a
not
few.
go on land?
I don't know. Eagle, you're you know magic. This lamb that I'm riding is made of magic and light. Do you think if it goes on land, it would be affected by this?
Would I be able to check that?
Make an intelligence. Intelligence is your spell save, right? Your spell. I think so. Make an intelligence check. And
Do we know where we are?
oh, Coog, did you actually move there? Why is my map not updating?
Oh no, I did, but then I moved out back it.
Can you move?
I only got an
an
11, by the way.
That was just for an example. That's all.
Oh, okay. You got an 11.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're not fully sure if it would affect or not.
All right.
Excuse me, Brayla.
Yes.
Why don't you just have the goat fly? It's not like you can't just cast it again if it disappears.
That's true, but it takes 10 minutes. But we
my
can't leave
precious
these.
time.
We can't leave our crew members like this, so we'll have to go onto the land eventually. I will venture on, and I'll be riding my goat, and just ride in.
I'm on the
Yes,
goat
I
too,
know.
so I'll probably be going where you're going.
Okay, with
Yeah.
charisma saves, please,
I'm
for
gonna-
your goat and for yourselves.
Portia's still like enchanted
Alright.
by the music.
Yeah.
Right?
Turn the
So
goat
she's
into a
like-
squirrel.
She's kind of figuring out where it's coming from, and she
A
starts
giant
saying,
Raylo got
"We're
a
gonna go this way."
16 charisma.
'cause nothing really.
I got a 17 charisma.
Harry Axmathes. What did you get?
What did you get again, Braylor?
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling for my go right now, but my phone's taking a while.
That means
Why can't you pull
I
it?
need Braylor. You do have to roll a d6 for me. And then Coog and
Okay.
Portia, you guys with your that desire to figure out where the music is, you can tell that it's coming from the kind of north east.
Okay.
So top left.
I rolled a 5 on my d6.
5. Okay. You get.
Mhm.
What do you get? You have
Say I get shrunk by 2
Your-
sizes. I feel like that'd be fun.
your
Shrunk by
Your
2
face.
sizes.
starts to stretch, kind of painful, not enough to cause any
Hmm.
damage, into a snout. With a flat nose, you get pointed, floppy ears, and you feel just above your tailbone
Platypus.
a little thing pop out of your back, right above your tailbone.
Little
Anyone
thing?
who's watching, a small, squiggly, swirly tail pops out of his.
So you gonna turn into a pig?
He
Yeah, I
does
guess
not
so.
fully
Giant
turn into
pig.
a pig,
Oh.
but you have aspects of a pig
Who?
are now affecting
Who
you
again?
a bit.
Uh,
Oh
So
my
he
God,
has
that's
a
hilarious.
snout,
Great.
floppy pointed ears, and a twirly tail like a pig.
Man,
And then your
pigs are so
skin,
cute.
even though it is already pale, starts to go a little bit more pink-ish.
You could see the skin under 12 Thorns' fur. It just turned a little bit green.
Oh, man.
See if I can help the pig boy.
What is happening? What do I look like?
What
Is-
the-
Something-
Gross. That's what
something
you look
happening?
like, my friend.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just gonna start going like this
yeah.
and touching my nose.
Not letting me pull up the stats for my RAM. Come on.
Coog and Portia, I need you guys both to roll a d6 for me.
5.
As this is kind of pulling you towards it now, you can't help but start
2.
wandering further into the island.
5.
A 5,
Yeah.
okay,
2.
and a 2. Oh mother. Okay, Portia, you start to feel very drowsy. Your eyes are getting heavy. You're starting to move more lethargically, and you don't really want to be awake anymore, but not quite enough where you're gonna lay down and go to sleep unless
Dang it.
you want to. And Coog, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Dexterity saving
As
throw.
you feel the pull of gravity holding you to the island starts to change
7.
and reverse. Coog starts floating away from the island.
Floating away.
Yes, as
Oh.
he tries to grab
Oh.
anything nearby, but he just can't get hold onto anything. If anyone wants to try to roll in athletics or acrobatics,
I'm
say
too
to try to
tired.
Oh,
grab him.
Raylo is rolling athletic.
Okay,
I'll try and grab him.
So Coog has obviously notified everybody. I'm floating away. This is not
12
good.
thorns.
Not enjoyable.
As you step onto the
I have
island,
not
you
been
roll a
rolling well.
wisdom Save.
I rolled that really well as an athletics. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Tiny little man, just
I don't know if I'll be able to hold him. Will I just grab on and start flying away with him?
because he's tiny.
You slow him down a bit, but you're not quite enough.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15 athletics.
13?
15.
15, yeah. With Teagle hanging on and slowing it down, you're able to go over and grab the bottom of Teagle's foot just before he gets out of reach, and you start pulling him back down.
Oh my god.
Coog is now trying to float away, but if you guys are holding him down, he's good.
Give me a rock.
Yeah, just give him the
big
old
rock.
guy.
Even you tie a rope on him.
And then 12 thorns, as you were running on there to do the athletics or acrobatics, you said, right?
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
like you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me as you cross onto the beach. I mean charisma, sorry.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay, roll a d6.
Oh, crap.
I was finally able to pull up my Ram's stats. Do you want me to roll something for him, see if he changes?
Charisma.
Alright.
That's a 6.
That's 6.
He's a ram.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a 5. Minus 3 charisma.
Minus
Yeah, no.
3.
So 12 thorns, your face, your hair, where it's always this cat hair that you have, starts to disappear, and scales start to show up where your hair usually was on your face. You get little patches of scales running down your back and across your shoulders as well.
What?
And your eyes kind of shrink down a little bit, not too much, and get a little bit more, well, I guess cat eyes are already...
Did they get all like bi-directional like an iguana?
Yeah. They kind of move out a little bit, and then your tongue is now forked and a little bit longer. Feels kind of odd in your mouth. As, yeah, you take on
So cool.
lizard, but you're not quite fully transformed.
He's like, he's all excited about this.
And then Braylor, D6 for your ram.
Okay. Got a 3.
Okay, your ram changes into a hyena.
Oh, great.
So your ram,
Okay.
your normal ram, as he starts to shrink down a bit, the horns fall off and start to turn into
Oh.
sand. And then he just starts doing that creepy hyena cat coming out of a ram. Kind of off-putting a bit before he does fully transform into a hyena.
Yeah.
Too small to ride now, but there.
Alright. Great. I think I'm going to dismiss him at this point.
Nope.
No, you-
Nope. Not having that.
Okay, yeah, so he...
Yeah, he's...
Ooh, actually, let me see if that would fall. No, dismissing wouldn't be like a spell, so it's just a free
Yeah.
action.
No, it's
so
just
he's
like
gone.
I just... Let me see. Because I think there's a thing where I can just move him off to like a demi-plane sort of deal. And
and while you're looking at that portion,
so just proceed at any time as an action causing it to disappear. Yeah. Yeah, it just disappears.
Can we roll or do you want me to wait?
Yeah, have we had a long rest?
You need
Yeah, you had a long rest last time. Also, all of you guys, I forgot to mention Portia. You guys see she's wandering off across this grass plain.
There you go.
Not super quick. She looks kind of groggy as she's walking away, but she's just wandering toward the forest that you guys can see in the distance. And
Hey, has anyone got me a rock yet?
I've probably
Yeah.
given you part of my rope to wrap it around you.
Yeah.
Just like
And
a
Braylor will,
A cool balloon.
Braylor will tie it around his waist and just like be tugging you behind.
Yeah, and
A little bit.
as you hit the ground,
Good flower, like plant balloon.
that same urge is pulling you towards the center of the island again. So as you're on the ground, you have
Take
to
me
try to
that
move
way.
towards the center of the island. And you
Alright.
guys, I guess you would see the other 3 crew members too, who stayed kind of themselves. They're wandering off in about the same direction as Portia. Some are going off a little bit more north. Some are going more east, but generally
man.
same-ish direction. Actually,
Alright.
for them too. One of them is actually asleep, lying on the grassy field, and two of them did the same thing as Coog. They started floating away from the earth, actually, as they.
Sorry, I can't save more than one person.
Well,
Braylor's gonna try and grab them if
itself.
close enough.
One of them's gripping on and just like freaking out as he's getting pulled away, but he's holding himself down on like a big rock or something. The other one he has started, so if you want to try to catch him, it's another athletics.
Oh yeah. Come on, Braylor. Roll well.
Use them big old long arms.
I haven't rolled over 10. Let's see.
He did.
That is 15.
Okay, yeah. So you just barely, you start hearing this guy screaming from behind you as you're helping Coog, and run over just in time to like grip just fingertips with him, and are able to kind of pull him back down towards the ground with you.
All right.
Because he is definitely a
Sweet.
lot lighter than you are.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you're getting pretty far. The thing is, it's 1.5 miles, so it's a ways.
I don't know. I can run a
yeah,
mile.
we'll have you
in
if
10
you're
minutes or
running. Actually, yeah. Would Portia be running?
Portia's starting to jog over there. She's like,
Okay.
I need to know what this is.
So yeah, roll another d6 for me.
I'm nervous.
And I'm gonna go over to the guy who caught himself on the grass and also tie him to Braylor, and just have
You're
Ready
gonna
to
float
anchor.
You
away.
just have a freaking
I got a 6.
massive.
A bunch of dude balloons.
You guys.
You're the dude
you
off
guys
up,
are-
my guy.
Are
Yeah.
trying to get these guys tied down and stuff. Would any of you guys not? Well, I think Braylor, you're worrying about this guy. Coog is worrying about getting this to the island. We'll have probably Coog roll a perception check for me.
Yeah, I got good perception. Really good perception.
from your nice advantage point floating
Yeah.
This is
above in the
mine.
Can I
air.
have advantage because I'm floating high in the air?
No, because you're really focused on getting the middle of the island as well. So you
Dang it.
Okay.
may not.
I agree with that. I got a 21.
21.
Nice.
Okay. So as you're like trying to figure out what this music is, just staring out across the field into the forest, you can see past Portia, and then you can see the forest with no obstruction as
What's that
Portia
noise?
has vanished. Someone just did something on our stream. What did they do?
Great.
Portia's gone?
Portia does vanish.
Oh,
Hey,
gosh.
Neil is following
for the
us.
follow, Neil.
And yeah,
Thanks for
Portia
following.
vanishes from your sight. You guys don't know where she went. Portia, you do know where you went. As your grogginess kind of
Okay.
fades.
I would like to definitely relay this. Like, oh my gosh, she's gone. She
Yeah.
just
Where's
pooped.
Portia?
Wait.
Hey, take your dude balloons and let's go, Braylor.
Hey,
All right.
take me
Let's
that
get
way.
going.
Take me that way. I'm just
Yeah,
floating,
Braylor's
like
gonna
trying
start-
to swim.
Braylor's gonna start running, tugging these 3 dude balloons behind him, I guess. Oh man.
Hey,
The
dude,
little
balloons
pig
is
out.
dude. Dude, balloons.
Oh man.
Portia,
Trailer. I got my
you
dude
show
balloons.
up.
Let's
You-
do this.
your
I got the
grogginess
party
kind of
right
fades
here.
out, and
Yeah.
then you see in front
Who's
of
the
you-
birthday boy?
You're running towards the forest where you think the music's coming from. Then out of nowhere, you're running straight into an upward slant of a mountain, high mountain peaks just roaring over the top of your head.
All right.
and you're looking
Do we
up
all
the
see this?
mountain. No, just Portia. You guys are still back on the beach area, trying
Okay.
to
Okay.
run towards where Portia went. But Portia, you are definitely now in a different spot on the island, far from where you began. You can
So-
still hear the music. It's now coming from back a little bit behind you and towards the east. Well, actually, right now it would be directly behind you, honestly. And that feeling is still there. You want to get there as quick as you can.
Okay, so Portia is feeling more urgent, so she's gonna turn around. She's gonna look at the mountain where she is, and kind of observe like her position first, like on the island, the sun and everything.
Yeah.
Try to decide if time passed or whatever, and then go towards the forest as you're hearing the music.
Okay. And the other 4 of you, are you guys wanting to head out as well now, or are you sticking to the
Yeah.
Coog is still encouraging everyone to go that direction, and he's still trying to swim.
Yeah, Brillo's gonna go the direction Coog wants to.
Okay.
Carry the
This
balloon.
That way.
Then everyone who is heading towards the music, roll a d6 for me.
Do you want me to roll
D6?
the way?
Yep.
I rolled a 2.
A 2. Oh gosh. Why do you guys roll 2 so much?
I got another 6.
Really?
I rolled a 3.
Oh man. Okay.
Wait, is 6 bad?
6 isn't the worst. It's actually pretty good. 2 is probably the worst, and you guys shouldn't roll it. I probably shouldn't have added it, honestly. As you guys, Braylor, who has Coog tied to him, I need you to make an athletics, dexterity, just straight
great.
dexterity.
Oh,
as
balls.
gravity
He
reverses
is a
on
natural
you.
athlete, so
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about this.
And you start to pull away from the ground. So help me.
I rolled a
Grab a
4 on the
tree.
dice. Yeah. I've been rolling so bad.
This is so exciting.
You had a guy
Grab a
tied to
rock.
you. No, you had.
I mean, I got an 11 total, if that makes any difference. I don't know if it will, but
I had the DC set to 15, but I think I might lower it.
Oh.
I can't have you guys all fly away.
Actually, can I try something?
Yes.
Because if they're flying away, I have this thing called a catapult for a spell where I can grab an object and I can huck it.
Oh yeah.
So maybe I could hit him with a heavy enough object that someone could latch onto it and bring them all down to the ground.
Yeah,
You can
throw
definitely
me
try
a
to do
rock.
that with a rock.
yeah.
Can I give that a shot and see how that works? What do you
Yeah,
want me to...
definitely.
Throw
With
me a
catapult,
rock.
You have to make an attack.
Like a rock.
Whatever, man. I don't want to float away.
I think they need to make a...
Would they make a dex?
Yeah, they need to make a dex save.
Okay, I mean.
Hit me with it
can't,
already.
so
Hit me.
It's gonna hit.
I'm like drawing a target on my
damage.
bark, like
No,
carving
some
it in.
damage.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
I know that does some damage.
It does 3d8 damage.
I'll do.
Oh,
half,
God.
do half whatever it is because they're floating, so that we'll just kind of push them back.
Yeah. And then I'll reduce it by 1d10 plus 3.
Actually,
Oh, I can do that
reaction.
too.
Teagle, you rolled
Actually.
a 3 on the 6, right?
I
Oh,
did.
no, that's
Yeah.
my other character. Never mind.
Then actually, you can't do that. As
Frick.
You have now. You guys all watched Teagle, who has disappeared. You had Kook tied to you.
No, I think Coog was still tied to
Braylor.
Braylor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Teagle, you pop out of the blue. You can see back behind you in the distance. A ways away is the beach now, and you are at the
Ah,
edge of the
frick.
forest.
Guys, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
What did you roll, Koog? Let me do all of these first before
For what?
for the D6.
Oh, I need to do a D6 again. Sorry.
Yeah, and 12 thorns if you're following them.
I get it.
I got a. Well, I'm floating.
Yes. Same.
I got a 5,
A 5. Okay.
You're
and I'm
sleepy.
floating away with Braylor now. And now I'm a sleepy. Now I'm a sleepy,
No, you're not sleeping.
tree-like bearkin balloon.
Oh, you are sleeping. You're right. Yeah, so you're getting really, really, really tired.
Balls.
Starting to
You know
get
what?
pretty exhausted.
Coog's getting tired, so he's like, this frickin' sucks, and he is going to. Oh balls! I don't have it. Dang it.
So 12 Thorns isn't following yet.
Okay.
I want to try something first.
Okay.
So I want to let me look at my spells real quick. Okay, no, I can't do that. But I just want to yell loudly as try and be heard by anyone I can. What is it? Dwellers of the forest, on the authority of the Raven Queen, I request parley.
Oh.
Why just laughing? Jerk.
As a fever fey, that might have an effect.
Yeah.
I shouldn't roll. I'm gonna take. Okay, you tell him what he's gonna do, and
Yeah.
I'm readying an action right now.
Nothing happens with that when you say it. Music's still going, and they're still floating. Teagle's no longer in sight. Portia's no longer in sight. Portia, actually, I gotta roll yours real quick again. Portia,
It's a shout. I'll follow now.
Portia gives you.
Oh man.
DM.
Yeah.
Tell me, hurry. 'cause I
How
gotta go back
far
and-
off the ground are we?
Floating
Yeah.
away now.
20.
You guys are probably about 15, 20 feet off. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take one of my hempen ropes. I'm gonna tie my crowbar to it, and I'm gonna make an anchor. And
Nice.
if I have to, I'm gonna tie both of my ropes. So I got 100 feet of rope, and I'm just gonna
Let's see.
swing it around, and I'm gonna try and hook a tree or something.
There might be.
I don't care what it
something.
is. You tell me what roll I gotta make, and I'm gonna do
Aren't
it.
any trees nearby, but
Rock.
you could try to throw it at one of the statues of the sailors some of them turned into statues. You can try to catch on the
Sure,
way
I don't care what's nearby.
Why
Um,
hurry?
Hey,
You
Um,
gotta
can
go
you
to
make
the
a
bathroom.
perception check of what's
Courtney,
nearby?
you just disappear. I'll tell you where you go when you get back.
Okay, good.
Roll
I'll be back.
athletics or acrobatics, whichever one's better for you. Just either
I
one.
have athletics,
I gotta
so
leave this here
I-
because I feel awkward.
so this is me making like a grappling hook / anchor thingamabob with my crowbar and my 50 feet or 100 feet of rope, whatever's necessary. And I'm
If
gonna
right.
I'm gonna hook that thing, and I got an 18.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So this crowbar wraps around and grabs on just perfectly to the other side of the rope. With both you and Braylor pulling away, it's not quite enough to keep you on the ground, but you're kind of like lazily
I have a
drifting
question.
above.
Okay,
not
if that's what's
flying
happening,
anymore,
I'm gonna
but-
pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up to us. I'm gonna hand it to Braylor. Hang on to this, and I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
If I manifest something from the robe of useful items, will it be floating with me, or will it fall down a little bit?
Will it be weighted?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't really know until you did it.
Okay.
Do it.
Honest.
Do
So
it.
I
I
have
don't care what you're doing, Braylor. Just do it.
I have a riding horse patch.
Oh,
So if I manifest a horse,
Yes. Do it.
would that
I don't
drop
care
us
what
down a little
I
bit?
can see the gears turning in your head. Do it
Yeah,
now. We're floating
Braylor's
away,
gonna-
Braylor.
Reach into this new cloak that he got and pull off a patch of just like a horse,
Yeah.
and just tie his rope around it a little bit as it's manifesting.
One.
Just get a riding horse.
So yeah, you guys watch as you're freaking out. Braylor reaches into his robe and just out of nowhere, as he pulls his hand out, this horse pops up with Braylor grabbing onto it and drops down to the ground, pulling you guys behind it.
What
with the
happened?
statue.
It will
Wow.
float to the ground because we're floating,
Float.
so it'll be a
It will
soft
float
landing.
slowly to the ground. Correct.
Yeah, and I can
yeah,
also reduce
anchoring
damage
down.
to it. 'Cause- yeah.
Okay, the first thing Coog is gonna do is grab like the biggest rock he can pick up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up, he's grabbing a
You
rock.
don't have to roll too much for that. It just kind of slows you down a bit.
Yeah.
As you're walking, you walk at about probably 3/4 speed for the rest of the thing. But
Gosh.
Teagle.
I'm just gonna be shouting at my horses which directions I want it to move, and then it will just be pulling me along.
We're a bunch of dude balloons connected to a dude balloon.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
This is
so,
ridiculous. I love it.
Teagle, and Portia. Portia, you guys would probably hear this about the same time as you're getting there around the same time.
What?
You both hear a loud pop. You can kind of tell where it's coming from.
One of the dude balloons exploded.
Oh no.
Oh no. If if you look around for a bit, you guys are somewhat close to each other. Portia reappears in a space probably about 100 feet, 200 feet away from you, Teagle. And she
Howdy, neighbor.
also hit that
There's
same
Teagle?
thing. Uh-huh.
Okay.
You two would probably be about up here.
Oh man.
I was like, Teagle, is that you? Or is this like a, you know?
Actually, when you hit, you still want to go towards the cave. Teagle, you would probably see Portia. Portia, you'd be looking for the...
Well, I didn't say I was going to stop
island.
running. I just said I was going to yell.
Now, everyone who
Hey,
wants to
you
continue
this
venturing-
way.
Well, actually... can you have-
What was that?
Yeah.
Everyone who wants to keep moving towards the center of the island, you can roll another d6 for me.
And me too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm running toward Portia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Portia is running toward the center of the island, so...
Oh,
Oh my gosh, this is so
Oh.
scary every time.
I've seen these people floating away. Can I just dig my claws in and I'm like going on all fours as I'm going so that I
I rolled a,
don't float?
I rolled a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
Portia got a 1. Everyone else, what did you guys get?
Teagle
I got a
Okay.
4.
not a, I got a 3.
A
Oh,
3,
no.
4.
No.
Someone rolled a 2.
A new one.
Both phones grab onto the horse.
Wait, who has a horse?
Oh yeah, you missed it. Braylor took the horse from his coat,
Oh.
so they can.
Yeah, pulled it from the road.
Sorry, real quick. Could I get you guys in order? We're gonna go real quick. We got Portia rolled a 1. Teagle, what do you roll?
4.
Coog.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep missing
Okay.
this.
Braylor
I rolled a 3.
and 12 thorns.
A 2.
Oh,
5
gosh, what is up
for
with
Coog.
these guys and twos?
But you weren't ready to
Six.
fly. You were clawing the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna float away too quick. You can feel it pulling up against you, but you can't
Get
pull on and crawl your way
No one
towards the
rolled
horse.
2s.
What did you
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah.
Coog?
A 5.
A 5. Okay, you fall asleep. Then we'll start with Coog. You're out.
Ah.
Then we'll go up
Gosh.
the list. With,
Now I'm just a floating, sleeping balloon.
tied on to Braylor. So up
Whatever.
the list,
Great.
we've got 12 thorns. You start to feel like you're pulling away, but because you were prepared for that and you've seen everyone else do it, you can grip into the grass long enough to pull yourself over to the horse and hang on. With a 3, man, you guys.
He's gonna freaking disappear.
Yep. Which is bad for Coog.
Oh no.
Braylor, you
He
go
disappears with
so
Coog.
far away.
If he's
Oh my
tied to him,
goodness.
wouldn't he disappear too?
Nope.
I mean,
Rope.
would I disappear with all of my ropes and stuff, or would I just?
Nope. Anything that you
Yeah.
have in your pack.
Does he like
but-
teleport, but he pulls everything connected to him, so it's like, whoa!
Braylor,
Kids
you
asleep
have
is the
not a
best
good
way.
spot. You poof, and you can't
Man.
see anything but ocean and mountain. You're like on a cliff edge. I need you to make
Oh, great.
athletics or acrobatics to see if you can keep your footing
Man.
on this edge.
Oh wow.
Because you're
So
good at
far away.
athletics.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And
if
then-
I roll
Coog.
something, that would.
Coog's asleep and
I
floating
know,
away.
but like, how are we gonna
And-
save him?
All right, I got an 18.
An 18. Okay, yeah.
See you
so
later,
hold on
everyone.
Without a problem. You're standing on the edge of a cliff, looking down into the ocean. On the other side of you, it is a mountain face that you would have to try to get around. There is a small path that starts
All
leading
right.
you up, kind of along the ridge of the not the ridge of the mountain, along the cliff side that you're on. That'll start leading you back, you think, towards shore. Coog, though,
Okay.
bad news for you. Your anchor disappeared.
Hey, wait!
No, he.
Hold on.
You had it tied onto
Yeah.
the. You had it tied onto the.
Chain of
statue,
events.
actually.
Wait. Chain of events. I lassoed a statue. You said
Yeah.
it wasn't enough
Yeah.
to pull all of us down.
But now
The
you're
first
just-
thing I did though when I got to the ground, is I grabbed the
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
rock I could and I tied myself to it.
Yeah.
Tied yourself to it?
Okay. I
Yeah.
tied it to me. I don't care what.
Okay.
I anchored myself to this rock.
Tied it to your
You're
chest.
you're a floating sleeping
Something-
bear tied to a rock, but you're safe. We're good. And Teal, this is
Oh man.
Floating sleeping bear. I'm a real teddy bear. I'm a real teddy bear.
Teal, you have a very similar sensation to the last time you had this happen, but this time it's a direct spot back to right here. And
Oh gosh. Right
You're
back.
back at the
I'm back to the
start.
ship.
Yep. So you can look back, you see all the boats, you see all the animals and statues, and you see a floating bear off into the field a little bit of. Well, actually, they're about a mile away, so you wouldn't really see.
Wyatt,
them too
you
much.
haven't told me what's happening to me.
And yep, last.
Or-
I'm like, the
or,
frick? What
Twelve
the
Thorns.
heck is happening?
Wait,
No,
you
12
were-
thorns we did.
what
He
happened?
started to
Hmm.
float away, but he was prepared for it, so he got
Okay.
to the horse.
Okay, got it.
Portia, you.
Oh man.
Actually, not too bad
Wyatt,
for
this
you.
is fun, man.
Portia, you get a little bit shorter. If you had
Already
any-
short.
You feel more spry and limber, but you drop about 1.5 feet as you
Wow.
decline in age. You were about, how old were you?
Like my age?
Yeah, you were like 20, 28, 27, something like that.
Yeah, sure.
You are 21 years old now. You wouldn't really know your exact age, but you have gone back in time to a younger Portia.
Okay, so let's say younger than that because like women start aging when they're 21, Wyatt. Duh.
18. Okay. And
I'm
what
only
would you guys
26.
like to do with your newfound locations and spots on the map? And,
Oh man.
I feel bad for Portia because I think I did make her older, but now that I'm like, I'm 26 in real life, so I just feel like.
No.
Yeah, right. I don't know how all my buddies play like 500-year-old elves. Like, no, you don't play that well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Honestly, I don't-
I'm just 18 now.
Can Teagle see the group?
you'd probably be able to see a vague outline of them.
I'm
they're
still
like a
running,
mile and a
so
half
where am I
away from
going?
you now.
Where am I now? I can't move my character. Why?
Yeah, you're getting closer to the center of the island. Let me move before you're.
Thank you.
I guess Teagle's gonna start trudging toward the group that he sees.
Did you? Are you?
His
shooting
little legs.
The map?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Braylor's just gonna be like mumbling to himself and kind of angry, clawing his way back around on this mountain. We should never have stopped on this stupid island. This is not.
The big thing. I'm already expecting this to take 2 sessions because.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. At least he's ready
Yeah,
for
you
it.
should be.
Um,
You might as well plan for 3.
I prepped myself
Yeah.
for this to be 2 sessions, so we're set. Hopefully.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna
Coog.
lose my mind.
Coog and 12 Thorns. Really, the big important thing for you guys is what you two are gonna do, because Coog is asleep, floating, tied to a rock. So, I'll let you roll a con save, Coog, if you want to try to wake up, but it's gonna be a kind of high DC, just so you're aware.
Yeah, that's good. If you will, like, I would say something like I get a con save like every half hour or
Yeah.
something. So, like my first one, is it okay if I take it now?
Yep.
Cool. So, Constitution, I got a. What is that? I got an 18.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Yeah. That's not bad at all.
shut up.
But real quick.
Did I
before-
wake up?
You do wake
Am
up.
I sleep talking?
I think that's up to you. 12 Thorns, though. Would you stick around with Coog, trying to figure out what you can do with him, or what were you
He seems stable at least. So I'm gonna try and press on and see if I can get to the bottom of this.
He's fine. He's
Oh.
asleep.
Wait a second. Sorry, guys.
He's living a good life right now.
I forgot that I set it to. I forgot something I wrote down for this. Coog, you're actually not floating anymore. You guys have rolled 3 times. Every 3 times, it negates any effects that are lasting. So
Okay.
Okay.
You are not.
So I
floating.
fall to the ground.
Yes.
Boom.
Asleep.
Does that wake me up?
No. No.
I am a hard sleeper. Like straight up, that probably wouldn't wake me up.
I mean, I would.
You can
just
ask my
give you
wife.
advantage
You
on
want me to get my
your-
wife?
Yeah. Only because I want to meet her.
I'd probably just give you advantage on the con save, but you already rolled an 18, so you're good. You wake up
Okay.
as
So I'm awake. I'm no longer a dude balloon. Right?
nope. No more.
Hey,
Okay.
you were the one that popped, my guy.
I have
Yeah.
a bag of holding. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put something bigger than me in this bag. Okay? Hey, can I do that?
It doesn't increase the weight of the bag.
No, but he can use
Yeah.
it
You
after.
can do
So-
it. Yes.
But I can pull it
Oh
out.
yeah, I see. Yep. Yep. I see what you're. I see
Nice.
what you're going
So
for.
I'm gonna find like a big boulder that's roughly my size. I'm gonna wrap that bag around this boulder. I'm gonna pick it up and we're going.
Let's
Nice.
see.
And I probably do. I still have the urge to get to the sound, the
You
music.
do.
Okay, so I'm going after I do that because I don't want to float away again because I want to get to the music.
Yeah, you should be good.
I'm gonna use my cat claws and lizard body to keep clawed down into the ground. And I'm gonna cast the DM's favorite spell, what is it? Swarm of Familiars? Flock of Familiars?
Yeah.
I was actually waiting for that.
So I'm going to summon 4 small, like, bluebirds and have them fly forward to the middle of the island.
So
Nice.
the first thing you notice when you summon them, well, the first thing that happens is they have to make a wisdom charisma saving throw.
Let me find the stat block for bird.
Yeah. It's
Oh, hey.
that.
Bird, tiny.
What is it?
Charisma saves.
A charisma save. Yep.
There's. Okay, well, the highest one was a 5.
Okay. And roll a d6.
We also got 2 nat 1s and a dirty one.
Oh gosh. So we'll do a group
Did you
thing.
say a dirty one?
So just a standard fail.
How do you roll a
Crit
dirty
fail for
one?
them. With negative.
To their charisma.
And then roll a d6
Yeah.
for
Oh,
me, 12
and you have a
points.
-1 Chris.
Yeah.
Can you roll a d6 for me? 12 points?
Okay. They got a 2, but can I just command them to fly upside down?
What?
They got 2s,
Oh,
so they're
no.
gonna float away.
So
Can I command them to fly upside down?
This is for what they turn into. They are now all peacocks.
Oh. Ah, frick.
Wow.
Wait.
And
Up is down and down is up. Fly down.
they start to try to fly away.
They just crash into the earth.
Yeah, but something about the island isn't letting them fly. They like flap their wings as hard as they can, but they don't ever take off the ground. You can have them run if you'd like, but
Yeah, I'll just have them go run and see what they can see.
so they start.
They have no
forward,
lift. There's no wind.
with all of you guys. I'll roll their stuff so you guys don't have to, but 12 thorns and Coog.
Oh,
You
man.
guys will sit out of this 6 because Coog was asleep. The rest of you roll a d6 as you're trying to travel further on the island.
All right.
And I'll roll
Do I make any progress along these mountains before I need to roll this again?
Depends on your
I'm
Ah.
rolling a d6 again.
stats.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 4.
A 4.
I rolled a 3.
A 1, a 3. Okay, we'll start.
Wait, what happened to Teagle with his 4?
With-
Did you tell him?
Yes.
I forget. Oh,
I went right back to the beach.
Yep. Which is
Oh,
where
Yeah.
the portion
sucks.
goes.
what the frick?
The peacocks rolled a 5, so they all
Oh, man.
fall asleep as they're starting to run away from you guys. Portia, you come back to the beach.
Oh.
Braylor, you rolled a 3.
Am I
Yep.
still 18?
Okay, I'll get to you next. You are still 18.
Do I have
Teagle,
pimples? Just
you
kidding.
are.
Rocks don't get pimples.
How old is Teagle?
He is 403.
403.
Hey, you're old,
You
dude.
rolled a lot lower
goes back
on the
to 100.
percentile die. Yeah, you're probably about 365
He's
now.
not gonna know.
Shaving off a
Same
whole
thing.
century.
Right?
But,
The
It's just
eye
like,
twitch
oh,
is gone.
yeah.
The eye
Yeah.
twitch is gone.
the eye twitch goes away, yeah. Andy's
Hey, let's go.
And
He's
you
like,
feel
huh?
a little bit more spry. And then Braylor, hanging onto the side of the cliff, trying to crawl around you. Oh, you can. If this rolls higher, let's see. Can't be 1, 2, 3. You are now in a place you guys haven't seen yet. I didn't expect this to be too many shenanigans, but it is. I guess that's. I named the stream Feyish Shenanigans.
Oh,
and-
yeah, that makes sense.
This is
Yeah,
what you
everything
are,
makes
Braylord.
sense now.
You were dangling onto the side of a cliff
Oh my
for
God.
dear life, trying to scale around, and then out of nowhere you kind of like tumble over as you're pressing yourself up into the cliff, and everything around you is just these shades of pink and purple. You're just got flowers.
Is he on that little
around you.
island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I use my divine sense just to see if there's any celestial fiend? Yeah, it's just celestial fiend or
Faye.
undead
No, not Faye.
stuff going on.
There is no.
Just to
Um,
hit all my bases that I can.
I feel like there's a fairy
Nothing
queen.
there.
Fairy queen! Save
Portia,
me!
you're back here, and Teagle, you have caught up to 12 Thorns and Coog.
Hey. How's it going, guys?
Portia, you
Who's got his like
center of the
his
island.
bunk and he's just like,
If
yeah.
I roll another 4,
Let's
do
do
I
this,
go,
let's go.
I go right back?
Perhaps.
I better roll another 4. I feel like it's a trick, though.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to do now? Most of you didn't change too much. You already know what you're doing. Mainly Braylor, you have a new island you haven't ever seen before.
I
Oh,
vote those of
whoa.
us who are
Wait, I
together.
see
Let's
Teagle
tie
again,
ourselves
don't
to each
I?
other.
Hey
see-
Wyatt.
Do
Yeah.
I see Teagle again?
You don't.
Oh, freaking nugget. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not at the beginning of the beginning?
You are, but he's already gone another mile ahead of you.
Oh, freaking nugget. I
Hey,
can see,
Wyatt.
I can't see a mile
What's
away.
up, Coog? You can, but they're way off in the distance. So, yeah. Yes. Yes, Boo. What?
Hey, what's happened to my wolves this whole time?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you were bringing them or not.
Did you bring
Have they
us
just been
down?
on the boat the whole time?
Yeah, they've just been on the boat
you
this whole
wanna-
time.
If you
No,
want to sit up,
they
on
would
the
come
boat,
with me.
you can, if they're
I
coming
forgot.
on the island.
Oh dang.
If you're having them come to the island, they have to roll charisma throws to see what happens.
Yeah. So they would be with me the whole time. We just all forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you are having them go onto the island, I mean that's up to you. After you've stepped on and seen everything that's happening, you would have to have them roll charisma to see if they change.
okay. Hold on. So, yeah, you're right. If I would have seen everything that's happening, I naturally protective.
Yeah.
I left him in a
You left them on the boat, so they don't possibly turn into a peacock, a pig, a crow,
yeah.
a lizard.
Aren't you like almost a lizard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, he is.
I left him on the boat because I'm
Okay.
protective. So
Okay.
I thought his eyes
I just
were
wanted to be sure.
wobbly.
Never mind.
Braylor, I do actually need you to roll a perception check for me.
All right, we'll do.
Oh,
Or-
Wyatt,
Yeah.
can we like have like a little point where you tell us where everyone is, what everyone's doing, so that we can all be on the same page?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So just like this is at this point in time, Braylor is here. Like
Oh.
this, there's a group of 3
Do a
here.
quick sum up, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
just want to. I just want everyone on the same page so that there's not
Yeah.
tons of confusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I keep asking.
Real quick, while Braylor's rolling the perception check, we'll definitely run that.
Is there any way I could squeeze an advantage out of that? Not saying I rolled low.
No, especially because you just teleported there. You're kind of in shock.
Yeah,
So.
it's fine.
But anyway, yes. So, Coog, 12 Thorns, you guys were getting prepped to start heading out when Teagle started running up to catch up to you. He's probably a bit behind you as he's yelling to you. You guys wouldn't have noticed Portia, but Portia, you're back on the beach now after having trudged through this forest. And Braylor is on an island that's been undiscovered, and we're going to see what happens there.
Yeah.
What did you roll, Braylor?
7 total.
7. Okay.
Ah, man.
Then, yeah, you just notice everything is pink, purple, kind of some shades of red. Really beautiful island. Nothing shady going on there. And, yeah.
Huh.
Hey, take notes so
Alright.
you can tell Coog all about this.
Yeah.
And everyone roll another d6 for me.
Gosh.
5. It's 5 due.
6.
5,
3.
6, 3,
Ah.
2.
2. Oh no.
5 made me drowsy, I think, from the last time. Did we get drowsy again?
I need to get a paper. I didn't bring a paper with me.
Why?
5, 6. Could you write me off a piece of paper?
Yeah. We're familiar with using
5.
Kit Kat bar.
Sorry. I'm gonna start noting these down. I thought that my
Sorry,
memory's better than it really is, but
You
it's
want
not.
to get a better
So-
piece of paper?
Portia has a 5.
Yeah.
Braylor had a 2. Coog
Yep.
had a 3.
3.
What is the 3
Okay.
do again?
12 Thorns had
6.
6. And, a 4. That's fun, Eagle.
That's
Yeah.
So, you know what's happening to you.
Yep. Here we go again, guys.
And 12 Thorns, you get a random one. This is probably our only saving grace here. You thanks for following. Thank you for watching us again. You can't hear me because I didn't unmute me. Thanks for watching and following and continuing with us. We're going to get back. 12th Thorns did not actually hit exactly what he was supposed to, but he got something really good. So, we're going to start with 12 Thorns. 12 Thorns, you poof.
Poof?
Where's my map? 12 Thorns poofs. You haven't felt this sensation yet. It's kind of like a pulling sensation from your diaphragm almost. Like you're breathing out as far as you can and then a little bit more. And then you show up at the entrance to a very... I guess it's... I don't know where I was going with very. You show up to the entrance of the cave. Over here. Entrance to a cave. You can see inside of it. It is well lit by just like luminescence on the lining the cave walls. In the side of a mountain. Forest behind you with the trees and the mountains. It's blocking all view of the sea, so you honestly wouldn't have any idea where you are. Coog, I rolled your one directional.
Well, hold on. That's all we're gonna do for 12 Thorns?
We will get more after.
Because this is interesting.
Coog goes 1, 2. The closest spot would be here. Coog poofs to there.
Gosh.
Teagle comes back to the beach.
Gosh dang it.
I rolled a 5.
Rolled a 5. She's
Never getting away from this
tired
stupid
again.
beach.
I hate
Yeah.
it. I'm like so confused at how this pattern thing works.
Portia
I have no
would
idea.
be up here. She's getting tired again, but is no longer on the beach. And Braylor rolled a 2, right?
Yes, I did.
Oh no.
Ah, great.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
what do we have to roll to
that's
teleport
dexterity.
to the cave? What did...
You want me to give athletics to catch on to something?
Yep. You got a lot of trees now, so
Yeah.
the DC is a lot lower.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, yeah, I rolled a 15 on the dice and that's +7. So
Okay, yeah, you're good. So you start floating away,
He's
but
solid.
this time you're pretty calm because you're like in a little forest and you can just grab onto a tree and stop yourself.
Yeah.
Not that bad. Coog, yeah, you are now, you can see you're on the other side of the cove that you guys landed in. You can see far off in the distance the shore you guys landed at, but you're kind of on a not super steep cliffy face of a mountain.
Okay.
With,
Do I need to... Do we need to go through... Do you want to go through what we're all going to do in our situation now?
Yes.
Okay, who do you want to start with?
We'll start with
Michael.
12 Thorns. Yep, Michael, who's found a cave.
Okay, so
And then-
first I'm going to send a mental order to my peacocks to go and get the group and lead them back to me, because while I don't know where I am in relation to where I was, I do know where I am in relation to my peacocks.
Yep, the peacocks fell asleep. You saw them last time. When you sent them away, they started running away, and then you kind of saw them just topple over. They fell asleep last time, so...
Hold on.
And that is
Hold on.
significantly less helpful than I thought it would be, and I'm going to go into the
Wait, shouldn't
Boo
they
needs
roll against
clarification right now. Right now.
Yes.
You summoned a flock of peacocks?
flock of bluebirds that mutated into peacocks and then conked out, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, you waited. I missed this. If you summoned
these-
a flock of peacocks and you told them to fly, peacocks are flightless birds.
And fly, they just don't do it frequently. I looked it up as soon as he said that I got peacocks.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I about lost my mind right there.
So you go into...
Yeah.
Good knowledge there. It's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, who's next? Or no, we're gonna continue with 12 Thorns. I'm sorry, I interrupted that like hardcore.
Let's see. Yeah, so 12 Thorns, you're running into the cave?
Yep.
Okay.
No thoughts, head empty.
We're going to be swapping between maps. now. I don't know how I didn't think of this. I did thought all of you would make it to the cave at the same time for some reason. But anyways.
Yeah.
12 thorns.
Well, we could all be teleported to the cave. That would be real nice.
Oh my gosh.
It would be, but unfortunately, it's not. So,
Dang.
let's see here. 12 thorns would get this. And while I'm gonna pull this up for 12 thorns, what did you want to do, Coog? Real quick.
Coog, all right, Coog's on this cliff face. Is he, or not a cliff face, but like a slope? Is he still drawn to the music?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, Coog's getting like tired of this, so he's just gonna sprint wherever direction he thinks the music is. He's sprinting now.
Okay.
And he's gonna, if he has to use his dash action, whatever it is, he's doing it. He's sprinting.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. 12 thorns, real quick. Did you see your little tiny map?
Yes, I see it now. It's gone.
Yep. It was just there for a second. I'll switch back to, well, actually, I guess you would get to move if you want to in there. It wouldn't take you all of your movement to get in.
Wait, I thought we were taking turns on one
and
square.
then
Yeah.
Coog,
Going deeper.
Coog,
What happened to roll 20?
I
Yeah.
switched it over to...
It's in a. You need to zoom out a little bit. Yeah.
Switched it over to,
Door
12
Kegels.
thorns.
Oh, this is for 12 runs. Sorry.
Yeah. So if you move in there, you'd be able to see pretty much this entire cavern there.
I'm ready to pull it up.
And then, real quick, if you are just sprinting Coog, that will
Yeah.
just have you do another d6, but we'll wait until we have everyone else with 2. And then the last one will
Go for
have Braylord, because you have an also new
Alright.
island.
Yeah. Can I do another perception check now that I'm floating?
Sure. Kind of float up to
See if I can see anything
Do
new.
it again.
Up to the top of the tree. Hang on. Like what?
All right. I got 18 perception this time.
Okay.
Nice.
First, real quick, I really wish that I could put you guys on different maps, and
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
nice.
That would be
very
cool,
useful.
but it's okay.
But for now, we'll just have to always switch back and forth. So, yeah, with your perception on that one, Raylor, you, as you reach up towards the top of the tree and grab onto it, you notice some of the vines. Although it is all very beautiful with lots of flowers, lots of the vines have spines, and they seem a bit more, what would be aggressive plants. And as you're kind of staring at these, the tree that you're on, it starts to move ever so slightly. You wouldn't really notice it if you weren't paying attention, but it does start
It's a
to
giant Venus flytrap.
And yeah, you
Oh,
can see
perfect.
the trees around you, once you notice that, are also kind of shifting and swaying a bit. But right now,
All
that's
right.
all they are currently
Oh,
doing.
right.
So I don't sense like any danger or threat from the trees.
Aside from like the spines and stuff, it doesn't seem too threatening. It is strange that they're moving, but aside from that, currently,
Now,
they're definitely
you say
on-
spines, you mean like spikes or like human spines?
Yeah, that's what I was
Like-
looking to.
No, like yeah, thorns and needles.
Okay.
Reaching
Okay.
out of
Alright.
all of the plants, every
could
single
I
plant seems
Perhaps roll an insight on these trees to see what their intentions are when
Good
moving.
idea.
yeah,
Hey,
sure.
hey, why you moving there, tree?
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing?
All right. 24
Oh, God.
insight.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see into their soul.
Yeah, as you do that, you see it. The tree that you're on, one of the vines is kind of trying to wrap around your arm. Once you start thinking about the insight, they kind of notice that you're noticing them now, and it's getting a bit more aggressive.
All right.
And it definitely seems like they're gonna want to attack you pretty soon.
So since I'm still floating, I'm just gonna push myself off the tree and try and launch myself into the sky a little bit, away from all this.
Through the canopy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have you make a dexterity saving throw. As these things
Oh,
try to
great.
reach out and grab you as you're trying to get away.
Unnatural 20.
Nice. Yeah,
Dude,
so
let's
you push
go.
off. Oh, inspiration for 500. I didn't even know I had that up
Nice.
yet. That's sweet. Brayler, you get inspiration from,
I will take it.
yeah. So you're going to have that, it's kind of like a
From
bardic
who?
I
inspiration.
need that.
You'll
For sure.
need
And
a
how?
D10. You get a D10 for
Inspiration.
it.
All right.
Man,
Whenever
this
you
is
want to
like
use it, you can use it.
Hunger
So,
Games on
anyway,
steroids.
you
Kidding.
start floating away. Are you
Pretend.
going to try to grab onto anything or just float up above the canopy?
No, I'm just trying to, because from my inside, I could tell all of these plants were aggressive and gonna want to attack me.
Okay. Yeah, so you
So,
can
yeah,
float through
I'm
the canopy. They try
gonna
reaching
push
out and
off
grabbing you.
away.
And you
Yeah.
start floating away from the canopy of trees up above it.
Do I,
into the sky.
Get moved by a passing breeze closer to land?
No.
Or am I- oh, dang.
It's not a very
Alright,
windy
that's
island.
fine.
It's something you guys would have noticed. There's not much.
Okay.
There's not really much elements on it aside from this desire and the music that some of you are hearing and have.
No, it's really cute.
But yeah, if you're just not trying to grab on,
I
you
mean,
float up
pretty.
about maybe 25 feet above the canopy as you're going.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Portia and Teagle, because you guys have been in the places you're at, you guys can kind of. Is there anything new you want to try doing in your spots, or do you want to just try getting to the?
And do I see Coog like just freaking running across the other side of
Rolling
this thing?
down.
If you were like looking around, I can have you roll a perception check. It's like probably almost 2 miles away.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'd be able to
Now.
tell specifics on it, but you might. If you
All right,
start looking around.
I'll roll.
Okay.
I'll roll one.
For me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my rope out.
You're what?
Yeah, I'm
Rope?
using my rope.
Okay.
And
Ah.
just in case I need it, because I noticed
What'd you get? Yeah.
floating people, and then word lose me. And
9. Okay.
I am just gonna keep running as fast as I can
Okay.
towards the area still, but this time instead of jogging, just sprinting.
Okay. So yeah, with your 9, Teagle, you definitely don't. You start looking around. You're on the beach again, in the same spot.
I'm angry.
before. Yeah.
He's upset that he's still in this stupid freaking beach.
And would
Wait,
you
so, do I have a grappling hook?
keep trying to go forward more? Oh, I couldn't hear that if you were saying something.
Me?
No, Teagle, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Your audio kind of cut out for me.
You're good. You're good. I was just complaining that I was angry that I was on a beach.
Yeah.
Beaches, man.
Then
Mhm.
in that case, everyone would you be moving forward towards the center of the island as well, or are you skipping out on this D6?
He'd probably just sit down, kind of frustrated for this round.
Okay. That means Coog sprinting. I'll have you roll a D6 and then see what happens. You might roll another one because you're sprinting. You're as quick as you can. Portia and Braylor, you're floating, so you actually can't move forward. Portia, you roll a D6 for me.
Right now?
A 2.
Does Cole have immunity since he's in a hole?
I have a
Yes,
4.
you do. 12.
Yes, hole immunity.
I have a 4.
A 4.
Yeah. What does that mean?
A 4 is a teleporter. No, a 4 is back to the beach. You and
Why?
you just keep hitting this now. Coog,
Why?
you
How am I? I'm at the beach still.
similar feeling. No, you had moved another mile last turn, but similar feeling for you. Coog, you start floating away.
Hey,
you can try to
come
grab
chill with
onto the
me.
Sides of the mountain.
Come
because
chill
you're close
with
to the
me.
mountain, so it's
Just
not going to be
chill.
too hard
Let's
of
just,
a DC. But I'll have you roll a dex save. And yeah, Portia, you're back on the island.
Okay. Well, Portia's pissed off at this time.
Again, just like Teagle, you and Portia.
Yep.
She's gonna be like, "Ah," just grab sand and throw it. And then I think she's gonna just start pacing a little bit and trying to think, like,
Okay.
what is going on here? Like trying to figure something.
Coog, what? Can you roll your dex to see if you can grab onto the side of the mountain?
Okay. No, I can't.
Yeah.
A 5.
Yeah, so you start drifting up the mountain.
Okay, so I start floating away. I'm pulling out my boulder. I've got my rope tied around it, and what I'm gonna do is once I get on the ground, I'm gonna hold this boulder between me and the earth, and it's holding me down, and I'm still running as fast as I can.
Okay.
And I will make an athletics roll for that for you.
Yep. Roll athletics to see if you have another D6 before the rest of them, real quick.
I have an 18 athletics.
18. Okay, yeah. So roll another D6 for me because you would have made enough progress.
Okay.
Sprinting last time.
A 2 again.
Oh my god. Well, that's actually good. So it turns off.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Oh,
back
nice.
to normal.
So I'll probably. This is probably how it's gonna look. As I'm running along, just like, oh crap, and I just tumble and crash. All right, I'm gonna wrap my back, holding it right around this rock again. I'm gonna keep it tied to the rock, and also the rope tied to my waist, and I'm just gonna put that bag like right back over my shoulder. And I'm gonna keep sprinting.
Okay. Let's see. Portia and Teagle are both really upset. Before we move into the cave for 12 Thorns, Braylor, you're floating away. Is there anything you want to do?
I'm gonna try and catch a passing wind with my shield to try and move me a little bit, but I don't think there's anything else that Braylor can do besides manifest another horse. But I think I'm good.
Okay.
Do a whale this time and make sure you're over the water.
No, I don't. I could do. Let's see what. No, I could manifest a 24-foot wooden ladder, but
Hey.
Oh, good.
yeah, I don't need to get up anywhere at this point.
No, you
Yeah,
No,
you,
I'm just
you kind of like.
Hold on.
What kind of ladder?
Well, it's just wood.
Yeah. Okay. You just kind of drift.
It's
right
ladder.
up,
Trying to ask if
very,
it's like conductive of
I meant
electricity
like
or something.
this kind
Did
of
you
ladder,
get struck
or
by
like
lightning?
this kind of ladder.
Oh, okay.
No.
An A-frame or an extension ladder?
I think it's just like.
He's like, it's a wooden one.
It's a
It would
ladder.
probably be the simplest form of a ladder. Yeah, I think it's just
Actually,
straight.
like, branded little wooden ladder.
We'll
Yeah.
say there's a slight breeze you can catch with your shield, and you start drifting a little
All right.
bit.
A little bit.
Kinda
He's
not
sailing.
quite enough-
He's windsurfing.
Not quite enough to
Yeah.
make you.
Wait. Oh man, trying to think if I would have like, any sheets or something. No,
Yeah.
I don't have anything
So
like
you're,
that.
You're now about 50 feet above those trees, drifting out towards the edge of the island after catching the wind.
All right.
Yeah. So that's fun. And now we'll go on
Yeah.
to 12 Thorns real quick. So switching map for you guys in the stream. 12 Thorns, what do you want to do in this cave that you now have?
Move the map up there, right?
Oh, yeah.
I am just gonna wander in deeper.
Okay.
Wander in further.
Are you correcting his English now? Jeez.
No, I
5,
just.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Technically, you're wondering further into the
Uh,
not deeper.
more involved City Hall.
He can do
Are
whatever
you
he
gonna-
wants.
Are you gonna dash? 60,
If it's
or you just
deeper,
going
it
30?
is. We don't know. Could be
It's
an incline.
I'm just gonna go
It could
the
be
30
downhill.
and try and make a perception check at the end to see if I can hear anything coming from deeper in the cave.
Okay. From there. you
Further.
can-
It's
yeah,
further,
you
my friend.
Make a perception check for me. Let's see what you get.
Yes. Good job.
Wow.
That is a 21.
A 21.
Yep.
Okay. Real quick, everyone else, roll yourselves a d6. Who's going to be traveling some more? If you are, if you're just
Alright.
dashing on a beach.
I got it 4. I got it 4.
Okay.
I got a
Fine.
6.
12 Thorns. Real quick, you hear the sound of water, but not much more. The music has actually died out here. It would switch to different music, but since you're not all there, I'm not going to change it because I don't want to. But anyway, actually, you know what? I will. I didn't name my music this time, so I'm guessing. I'm hoping it's this one.
Can it just stay
The
here right
anthem
now?
starts playing.
Aside from the, aside
It's
from
gonna be the
music,
plot
you
spoiling music, I'm sure of it. There we go.
It gets a little bit more, I don't know.
Eerie.
Yeah, and you guys, and you can hear water coming from a little bit deeper in the cave, just kind of like a slight stream of water. It sounds like.
Oh.
Not much.
How does water sound?
Does it sound like a waterfall or a nice little brook stream
Sounds like a
or a
tiny
river?
trickle. Like if you've been to that place here in Utah where the water runs through the rock, kind of sounds like that.
Donut Falls?
Is it Donut Falls?
Wait, what waterfall? The water runs through the rock. Are you talking
Is it
about?
I
Brattleville
love-
Falls?
Not
I
the
love
rock.
that hike. I
sounds like
used to run that like
The
once a
trail?
week.
The fall where the water runs through the
Oh,
rock.
by the golf course in Spanish Fork.
I
That
don't
one?
know. Well, let's stop trying to guess. 'Cause
Clay?
That was obviously really wrong. Just, it sounds like water running, a small, tiny trickle of water running on a rock.
Right, but I want to know.
Not
We've
very
been there
much.
together, right?
All right.
It has
Yeah.
clay.
Maybe.
It's a clay wall with
Possibly,
water.
I think so.
Yeah, it's next to the.
Anyway, that's all that you
That's
hear.
one place.
12 thorns, and we'll move back up to our.
That's the one right there. I know what I'm talking about.
Real quick.
There's mud and clay.
And you guys. Braylor, what did you roll again? Sorry.
I rolled a 6.
Okay. Braylor, let's see you first, because you might have another. You don't. Wait, actually, a 1 and a 0 is 1.
Yeah.
Right? And a 0 and a 0.
On a D100?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was forgetting.
Uh-huh.
So, with a
Oh,
1,
nice.
yeah, that's not what you wanted. You wanted higher than that. So, anyway, you, Braylor, in the air. This might be helpful.
No,
for
this
you,
should be the time where
actually.
he falls down. Now I thought.
No, because he didn't roll last time because he was looking up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I got no lateral movement at all. Or horizontal movement. Plenty lateral movement.
4.
So because you haven't moved forward.
Right, Lord, you
Nothing
move
happened.
back over here, but you're now on the ground, about to float back
Oh,
up again.
okay.
If you want to try to catch out of the trees again, you can. If you want to keep floating, you'll just start floating.
No,
on the
I'm
ground.
gonna purposefully stare at the trees meanly and not grab onto them.
Okay. Yes.
Meanly.
You're back to about 20 feet above the trees this time. Not that high. Not
Okay.
like you were last time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get myself above water, so if I do fail, I'll be able to do a nice dive and not take as much damage.
So you kind of
If I
push
can.
off.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
teleport.
possible, but
You can try to push off.
Yeah.
Make an athletics check to see how good you can push off.
yeah.
I don't think that's a very hard athletics.
It's not too bad.
11 was my athletics.
So yeah, you get
Mhm.
kind of this way, a little bit above the water, and a little bit down further, but you're gonna slowly drift back above the land, so you might not help you too much.
Yeah, alright, that's fine.
Next, yeah, we're gonna do Portia next because you rolled a 4 right after a 4, which is a fun one. You.
Oh.
Now we do.
Somebody, I need to learn how these pinned points work.
Yeah.
Because there's something that says only visible to me.
Ooh.
Where did my D10s
Did you hear
go?
that way? There's something that's only visible to Coog. To a boot. I'm gonna say Coog. We're all right.
To what?
The points, the pen points. He needs to know.
It says inspiration with your fight. Oh no, wait. Maybe that's for my 500 points. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think that makes more sense. Only visible to you. Inspiration with your 500. Okay. Sorry, I interrupted again. Sorry.
No, anyway, you, Portia, go to
Can I inspire myself?
I don't think you can do bardic inspiration on yourself.
You can.
Where do I go?
That'd be nice though.
Portia, who
There is something
over
where I can
here.
expel a bardic inspiration
So,
for a
Portia,
couple
yeah,
things.
you,
So that's
Yeah.
I
Get
can't see.
you. Sorry, let me move that map up there. You get a another teleportation sensation,
Oh,
and you.
Teleportation sensation
are
sweeping
now-
the nation.
You've been in a forest, a similar forest, but this one, all the trees are more of like an autumn color. They're starting to fade
Oh,
into browns
oh, good.
and oranges. And
New
you are on
scenery.
a beach, cliffside
Yeah.
beach with trees hanging above the ocean. Still a beach,
Right
but a
on.
different beach.
Hmm.
There's a freaking mountain.
Now, what would you like to do with your new discovery?
What do can I make an insight real quick or investigation check?
Yeah, you can make a perception check if you're trying to
Perception.
look around.
Yeah.
While we do that,
I
real
still know where
quick.
the music is coming from.
Yes.
Okay.
Coog with a
Frickin'
5.
Oh, that's a nice.
That's sleepy. So you're getting kind of groggy. You're not able to go full sprint like you were previously. That's same with you, Teagle. With your 5s, you guys are both getting pretty sleepy, but not quite enough to put you to sleep yet.
10.
Okay.
My rage has put me into a sleep.
Is this right where my little token is? Is that about where I would be?
You would have made it back to the main beach. Teagle, were you moving towards the center of the island when you moved, or somewhere else?
Me?
Yeah.
I probably was just like not really moving that way, but I was like frustrated, kind of like moving, and it just ended up being that direction.
Okay. Well, in that case, actually, you
Frustration
still probably
moving,
close
and
to
it's
the
just
beach, and
that.
you are not tired because it's only if you made big amounts you have to roll. So you're still good for this one, I would say.
Oh. Sweet.
So Coog, you'd get onto the beach and you'd see Teagle kind of
Hold on.
meandering his way away. Portia, with your perception check, yeah, you see trees, the cliff, the ocean, and you know that the music's coming from, you can see in the distance the peaks of mountains. You can tell the music's coming from that direction.
Are they baby mountains?
They're not baby mountains, they're pretty big mountains.
I'm gonna walk towards them. Yeah, I'm gonna start sprinting towards them. This full on sprint.
Full on sprint, got it, okay. Everyone else,
Yeah.
Coog, you're not able to do a full on sprint now because you are pretty tired.
Yeah.
Eagle, you guys are together, and Braylon.
Whatever happened to the horse that I summoned? Is it just standing in the middle of the plain somewhere?
Yeah, it's grazing. I'd say it's grazing where
All
you
right.
left it because you didn't
Well,
really move it
because
at all.
if you guys see one of those, what the rope said was it is a riding horse, so you would be able to get some more speed on if you find it.
I
I
don't
don't know.
have it. I'm like on
But-
the other side of the freaking continent.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's
a small-
it's a decent sized island.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What is it? It's like it almost looks like. Well, that little nubbin at the top where I am looks like a little bit of a tiny Mexico. Just
Oh.
So everyone who is going to be moving toward the center of the island in a drastic measure, like about a mile or so, you'd roll your d6s again, and yes.
I think if I
Yeah.
see Coog moving that way and he's actually next to me, then I'll probably follow him this time.
Okay.
Wyatt, I had a 5 earlier for my D6 roll, and I don't think we ever did anything with it.
yeah, we did it.
No, yeah, the 5 was you got tired.
Okay,
You're
cool.
feeling exhausted. If you roll another 5, you'll fall asleep. You've done that.
Yeah,
Third
it was
5,
nice.
I think.
Yeah. Raylor is once again going to try and catch a prevailing wind to get him to move, but that's all I got.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't get a roll this time. You just start drifting a little bit.
Do I roll?
Teagle, yes you do. Teagle and Portia. Teagle rolled a 3. Coog, another 2.
I got a
Come
2
on.
again.
Portia, what's your roll?
Oh, I haven't. Oh, I got another 4. Dang it.
Okay. That's fine because you're still on a beach from a 4, so you stop rolling 4s, please.
Yeah, knock it off.
I don't. It's not my fault.
It's kind of like me and my stinking 2s.
Yeah,
I want to roll a 6.
I would love to roll a 4. That would be preferable.
And it was good.
That would be preferable.
Roll 6.
That's what I was hoping would happen when I launched myself into the sky, but you know.
Yeah, seriously.
So where am I? Why?
Portia, we're gonna start with you again. You this time. Oh, that's wrong. I'm gonna do 10. That's a 9. You go up here.
Oh, freaking nuggets.
So,
Hey.
starting with you, Portia. You
I
found
can't
a
see
new
why.
island. Let me move. I always forget that I have to move the map. You found a new island,
Oh,
Portia. This
shit.
island, once again, you're probably getting sick from all of the teleportation that you're doing. There's churning in your stomach. You're
I'm
starting
just
to
gonna
show up.
throw up.
Yeah, sure. So you take a moment, expelling any contents you had from your.
It's just water and animal crackers.
Yeah, got it. Gross. And, you take a
We
moment
know
to look
you have
around.
kids. It's just
Yeah.
animal crackers.
This island, it's got a forest. As you start looking around, there's a vast forest that you're in. And as you look a little bit closer, everything there is made of gold. You kind of get close
What?
to the trees, and it is just solid gold. Rocks, flowers, grass, everything you're standing on. The grass kind of bends and moves like it is grass, but it's definitely still gold.
Huh.
This is
So
fantastic.
what would you like to do there?
Who's drawing a little face?
I don't know, but it's happening.
So there's just gold and
Yeah,
trees,
everything is made of gold.
leaves.
Everything is gold. Jeez.
Okay, so I want to take some leaves from the trees. I'm a little bit enchanted, and I know there's water between us, so I'm not gonna swim over there. So there's leaves. I'm gonna just make a crown of golden leaves. I'm obsessed with crowns and crap
Okay.
like that.
And how many? So you're picking up leaves to make a crown?
Yeah, picking them up though. They're
Okay.
the ones.
As she walks, like, okay, this one, and then this one, and then
I need
she's
you to
like
make
fashioning
a-
as she's just like
Threw up.
trudging along, like, ha ha
Listen, I
ha.
just have to take it a little bit easy because I just threw up, so I really don't want to.
So you need to make
Uh,
a saving throw.
So it's more like,
Freaking nuggets. Okay, let's do this quickly. So 15 plus. I think my wisdom is plus 1. Let me look. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. So it's plus 1. Yeah. So 16.
Okay. So yeah, this one, the music that you were hearing from before, it starts to kind of fade a little bit, and you start to feel another presence entering into your mind before the music that you were drawn to for so long kind of pushes it
It's a
back
fairy queen.
out. And yeah, you really want to get to the music still. Nothing else happens. So you can start that way. Braylor, you didn't have to roll. You're just kind of drifting again.
Yeah, no. Living my best life.
He's like
Yeah.
the minion. He's like the
You know
minion
the
that
Winnie the
brings
Pooh
antique
song?
rowdy book is just floating in space,
Just
like.
a little black rain cloud.
Yeah.
Can you give us a few lines from that, please? In Bro's voice?
Do I still have to with me?
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh, man.
And then Coog rolled a 2, so you're trying to float away. We're gonna see the same thing.
All right,
again.
same routine.
Okay.
I pull my rock out, I let it hit the ground, or pull me to the ground. I finagle myself under the rock, I hold it, and I just keep walking.
Be prepared for this sort of.
And I'm watching this entire thing, and I'm like, dude, what the?
What is going on over here?
You actually
And I'm like, hey, it worked, shut up. And I just keep walking.
Do you guys know what animal this is?
you start to see
Buffalo.
the same thing.
Oh.
Ah, a bison.
Hey, son.
Looks like
You
a bison.
start to see the same thing, Teagle. So you see he's about to start drifting away, but then you feel that churning in your diaphragm, in your little tummy.
Hey.
Teagle starts drifting away?
And no, Teagle poofs for you.
Oh, yay.
Ends
See you
up
later, Coog.
There.
So I like, son of a... Ah! Ah!
Okay.
Okay.
Gosh dang it! I'm right on the freaking pinnacle.
Yeah,
What
you
the
go
heck?
all the way at the end of the map there. Let me zoom out for our viewers a little bit, because you guys are literally spread to almost all sides. of this
All
Everywhere.
map.
corners.
All corners.
And yeah, so you end up there. Coog, you got your rock. You're running.
Yeah, what that is.
T-Goal.
Alright, my system is working, so
Stretched up.
keep keeping me
Almost,
too.
imagine almost like White Cliffs of Dover kind of thing along.
Oh, that's
along
sweet.
That bottom southeastern side of the island.
Who is it?
That's
T-Goal?
freaking cool.
Is he hearing clips of Dover down there?
That's what you can see, and you have.
Down there, here's just this awesome rock anthem.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll quickly jump back over to our cat friend to see what you would like to do.
Yeah, what the heck's going on there?
What are you
Okay.
going to do?
I'm going to run to the water source.
Okay.
Nice.
Dash. Dash.
Somehow,
So
so we can get there.
let's see here.
Every time we do this, I like
10,
start in
15,
upright
20,
position and
25,
end up in the
30,
melting one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How far can you go?
I'm going to use my feline agility so I can move 120 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah, you
Woo!
definitely-
Nice.
I'll move you over there.
I
There you
forget That 12 Thorns is like a fantastic
Um,
character.
Okay, this is gonna be a helpful thing for you guys. Finally, I thought.
There we go.
Here we go.
Darkness. Imprisoning me, all that I see.
You've gone into the abyss.
Hello,
No.
darkness, my friend.
Oh wow.
No, you
Come
can
Here
say
we go.
whatever. You're right. Whatever you say is right. Okay? I'm sorry.
And where the source of the water is, you can see coming out from this little blue pool there. That's kind of, there's a little trickle coming from the top of the cave, splashing into there. You can hear it coming from other parts of the cave as well, further in, and a little bit back behind where you see the other blue one.
Drink the water.
What do you want to do with this water?
The
Water
fountain of
bed.
youth.
Hmm.
I wish I could watch.
Do I still have the bug in my jar that I got from the one shot?
The what?
You.
His what?
Oh yes.
What is
trapped
it?
The
one
rock
of the
bug.
jewel bugs that you have.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a bug that looks like a little gem.
It's
in it.
Oh,
different now.
sweet.
Yeah.
Because this is the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing that Portia got as a reward. Now you're making me choose. I had a couple of options. I haven't decided yet. It's gonna be different.
It's a bomb.
It's pretty.
Just
It's
kidding.
pretty. Well, yeah, it's pretty simple. So your bug now, it's not moving around anymore. It's not climbing around the jar. It kind of looks just like a ruby. If you look closely, there's little teeny tiny legs on it still.
Oh.
Almost like it's dying, but it looks like it was never alive.
Yeah.
Um,
Huh.
You're not
Okay,
sure what it'll do now, but if you want to shake it, you can shake it.
No, I-
Shake it.
Boom!
If it just turned into a normal bug, I was going to dump it in the water and see what it did. But
Oh,
this seems too interesting. I don't want to do that.
okay.
Ah,
Well, if you're looking at the water, I'll have you make a perception check for me, real quick,
okay.
and I will roll.
Hey, I have to
for-
take a break from this year, so just.
I roll. Let's see.
13.
Okay, give me a second. I forgot how many things I have. This one.
Ugh.
12 thorns is in the cave. Coog, Teagle, Portia, not Portia, because she's
Yep.
on the Gold Island, and Bravor. So 3 people outside of the cave, plus
Mm-hmm.
7. Man, okay, I'll roll a d8. And let's see here. Okay, so you look into the water, and where the water's kind of trickling down, it looks a bit deeper, and as you're staring at it a bit more, you can see reflected in it is kind of a shifting image. It shifts between two things. One of them is another pool that looks like it's inside of a cave. You wouldn't really notice too much as it's shifting. It looks like it's just a reflection of your cave where you're at, but if you look a little bit closer, it's a little bit discolored, slightly less bright, so it looks like a completely different place. And then it shifts from that to the peaks of some mountains that you have seen from where you've been on the island, and it kind of goes in on those mountains, and you see it's about this massive woman with blue skin. She has a hooded cloak on, and she is sitting in a throne on top of the mountain.
This is Coog's type of woman.
Inside of it, very large actually. In comparison to the mountain, it's a large kind of castle. It's more like a keep, and she's just sitting inside of it. And she kind of stares out of the pool, almost like she saw you. You can tell that this is a very, very large entity. And then it kind of shifts between those images for a while.
It's a genie, isn't it?
When it's showing the woman, I want to dive in.
Maybe.
What was that?
When it's showing the image of the woman, I want to just jump in and see if it's a portal.
Oh, mother.
I'm not
Nice.
I'm just whole-hog diving in.
All this hard-earned effort, and he just gets to this cave,
Are you sure?
teleports himself away.
Are you sure
Well,
you want to do that?
12 forms, what do you
yeah, he
expect?
does.
You know?
He's already done it. It's too late. He can't take it
Yeah.
back.
You
Fine.
dive into this water, and it is a portal to a different location.
Nice.
He's a genius.
You show
But
up.
before you get to that, it changes images again.
You are over here at the peaks of these mountains on the main map, which did I drop you guys over there? Yeah, I did. Okay, you can see it.
Yes.
And
Roll
you
the map
see
way.
All right.
inside of a massive. I didn't
Can't
make
see.
a map for it, sadly.
No, I
I
can't
need
see
to.
the map.
I didn't think you guys were gonna get there for any reason.
Dang.
Anyway, you were inside
Dang.
of a massive.
Speed running.
Everything you.
Yeah.
Everything
This is
you
where
see
Teagle's story ends.
around you is
No.
massive. There's chairs, there's tables, there's
Or
giant
12 sorry.
torches.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that one out.
Then,
Yeah.
like you saw in the picture, you're standing before a massive throne of a very, very, very large woman with blue skin, wearing her hooded
Cool.
robes. This
Cool.
is her.
Zoom
Oh,
in.
what's up?
She, if you now standing a little bit closer to where you're at, she is
Brailer couldn't
standing
see her?
about- No, at the tops of the mountains, from the backside, you wouldn't see her.
Oh.
It's inside of her keep. So I guess you might have seen the keep, but anyway. So
Anyway,
you,
moving on.
from a closer vantage point, this is a giant. She is probably standing about 80 foot tall, sitting in her throne.
sitting down, she's 80 foot tall. Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you are just overshadowed by her. She's staring down at you, and she'd seen you through the portal, just waiting to see what you do. This is gonna
Don't poop your pants.
I
You have a
did
nice cloak on.
Good day, my lady.
Good day.
Good
That's what
day.
he says.
Hello.
Let's see.
Wait, can I look at your screen, Mike, so I can see what she looks like? No, never mind.
She speaks, your eardrums explode, you die. Oh well.
Yeah, it's kind of a soothing, booming, if it's possible, at the same time, voice.
If it's possible at
When
the
she
same time,
talks to
soothing
you.
and booming.
This is gonna be.
No, it's like more like
Didn't prep. Let's see.
hello.
She looks down at you. She says, "What brings you to my domain?"
If I'm honest, my lady, I'm not sure. We stopped at this island to shelter from a storm, and since then, I haven't been sure what's going on.
studies you for a bit. And by that I mean, I'm just gonna say next. She stares at you for a second, looking deep into your eyes as far as she can. That's what it feels like. It feels like her eyes are kind of penetrating through you.
Ouch.
It's like, well, young cat man, you have stumbled into the lair of a quintessent. I'm not sure if you've run into any such as me prior, but not many people come looking for us. She doesn't seem aggressive, and she doesn't seem like she's going to attack at all. She just kind of studying you. And yeah.
I do apologize if I've given offense in coming to this place, but might I ask for some explanation of where I am?
Yeah. So she kind of looks at you and she's like, "Well, if you had offended me," and then you kind of see her hands kind of crackle with lightning before there's just this explosive blast of wind that just soars through the entirety of the little keep that you're in. Kind of, you gotta kind of lean down so you don't get blown off your feet. I would have taken care of it. What was your second question? Sorry. I forgot already.
Where am I and what's going on?
Yeah, so she looks at you a bit more. And if you didn't come here of malicious intent, and you do not know what this place is, it is the realm of a guardian fae. She guards a very powerful being at the center of this island. I would suggest leaving as quickly as you can before you cause any problems. It will be hard. Not many who get onto this island can leave without first visiting her shrine, but if you can find a way, I would suggest it.
I see. And wow, you're big. I'm sorry. I know. I'm just really scared right now. I'm not sure what I should say.
Not many people tend to try to strike up conversations with my kind, so you're doing pretty good for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. Well, might I know what to call you?
Your name is
Lady Quintessent?
Quintessent she is a storm giant quintessent. Her name is Fersa.
Dormy.
Fersa? Fiersa. Okay, Fiersa.
I am Lady Fersa. I am a second defense for this island should the being escape his binds. Well, she would have called him by name. His name is Hespia. Should Hespia ever escape his binds, I am a second defense after our Fae Queen.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. You may call me Thorns.
Oh, classy.
Oh,
I'm not giving the full name.
You're trying to be the giant, aren't you?
yeah. They
Just
won't
face
ever be able to have the 12.
Okay. Well, she kind of looks down at you some more. She stands up from her throne, and you can see she's definitely towering much, much higher over you. She's, massive. You don't even reach above her foot. She's a massive, massive giant. And she kind of bends over. She says, "Well, it was very nice to talk to you, Thorns, but if you'd like, I can help you down off my mountain, and try to leave.
Denied, bro.
Before any of that, would you be able to help me unite with my companions? I came here with a group of others, and we've been separated by all the nonsense that's been happening.
Yes. How many others are with you?
There are 3 that I really care about, but then probably like a dozen or so more. Not very important people that came here on the boat with us.
3. Wait a second.
3. Wait a minute. Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's the one that's
Who's the
sitting at
one
you?
that you don't like?
Oh no. And
He hates one of us. It's me.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
so she
We're never gonna know who though.
Because I'm a bear.
kind
Oh
of
man.
looks at you. She reaches her hand down for
There's
you to
3
step
that I
into it
care
if you'd like to. And as she is reaching her hand down to your level, she says, "Well, there are certain places on this island, certain domains that my magic cannot reach. But anything that this island has done to your companions, I can reverse. And if they're on the main island, I can easily bring them back to one of the beaches. I'm not certain which, but as long as they remain on the mainland, I can definitely bring them together."
Hey, I'm on the mainland. Save me.
Well, I don't know if they're all on the mainland, but at least bring them together, that would be good.
She says, "Well," she picks you up and says, "If you're ready to leave, let us try." And she kind of brings you up on her hand up to her table, sets you down on kind of a very ornate. What is that? Very ornate. A treasure chest just randomly popped up in the stream. Anyway, very ornate table. It's decorated. She sets you down on a little platform that she has. It's quite a bit larger than you. And then goes and starts walking back over to her throne. And before she kind of turns around, grabs something off of her shelf, and then starts going back over towards the table and puts a giant, really giant scroll down on the table right in front of you. And she says, "For speaking to me in such a courteous manner, here is a parting gift. Some of my power for you to aid you in your further adventures." And once she says that, she starts walking back over, and the scroll kind of shrinks down to more your size, and you can pick it up if you would like.
Yeah, I like.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then once she sits down on her throne, there's just a large crackle of lightning on this platform that you're standing on, and Teagle and Coog, you guys start to see crackling lightning just starts pouring around you as well.
Around you.
And-
Coog's like pissed off that he's carrying his boulder still. And he's like, no, 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 no.
Just stomping through the grasslands,
Just
carrying
stomping,
a giant
like,
yeah.
oh.
Where does her magic send you? Mother. Okay. You guys all, along with the crew members on the island, no longer animals and no longer rocks or other things. And
No longer bark
yes.
with tree, like, leaves
Hey.
for fingers, nails.
Exactly.
Okay.
Here we go. All of you
My
end
beautiful self again.
up here where 12 Thorns is right now.
Over yonder.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's not able to choose where you go. Makes a nice little random check, kind of like rolling 2 4s in a row, just only including beaches on the main island. And you guys all end up there.
As I'm disappearing, I want to yell something out. Wait, are you single?
You would see it fading.
We're so lovely.
She's kind of checking a little bit as she's sitting there and you fade away. I did forget. She was gonna say, I thought this before, but I forgot. She would say that she suggests you leave the island as quickly as possible, but there's nothing she can do.
You said that.
About the barrier.
What?
The barrier.
Yeah.
Great.
Barrier.
Which is why she mentioned in the conversation, I think I said this, that most people can't leave the island until they have sought audience with the Fae mistress in the center. So I guess you would kind of come to the conclusion that that would be what she's talking about. We got 20 minutes left, so let's see what you guys want to do now that you're all back out of the cave. Have met a quintessent. We will go 12 Thorns, Teagle, and Koo. You guys are first. You guys are together with all of the members of your crew who were on the island. There's probably about 15 people.
Okay, so big person, small person. I gotta tell you some stuff.
How the frick did we end up here?
So is Koog? Hold on. Is Koog floating still? Does he have to hold his rock?
No. Everything.
Okay. So I'm carrying a big heavy rock now, and I just drop it.
Yep.
I put it in my bag of holding, and I'm like, "All right, you better make it quick because I don't know what we're doing."
Angrily stuffing the giant boulder into bag of holding.
Right,
Love that.
Okay, so I found a cave, and in the cave there was a puddle, and in the puddle there was a giant, and so I dived into the cave, and I wound up by the giant, and then she said that there's like a fairy guarding some scary thing that locks up on this island and that we should leave, but that we can't leave, and then she said that I should go, but I asked if I could meet up with you guys, and she said that everyone who's still on the island I could meet up with, and so you're here, but that means that the even bigger person and the girl aren't here, and I don't know what's going on. Also, she gave me this, and I'm gonna hold out the scroll.
Put it back. Wait, bathroom.
Like, hold up, not offering it, just showing it.
Like, you can look, don't touch.
And do you want to know what the scroll is?
I did.
Yes.
Sure, and I'm gonna hand it to Teagle.
A big.
I'm gonna cast Identify on it.
Okay. Yeah, so it is a scroll, cast a spell called the Lightning Sword of the Quintessent. Spell of my
Awesome.
making. Basically what it does, it will summon am I an idiot? Feyish to wherever you cast the spell, and she'll make an attack with her lightning sword against whatever target you cast it on.
Is it a one-time use kind of thing?
It is a
or is it like a
spell?
Save
Alright.
that.
You cast it.
Yeah, well, I'm giving that to you, but making sure I tell you it's a one-time use.
You would know with the size of Feyish, she would not be able to do it indoors. If you summoned her inside of a building, it would most likely fail or destroy
Save
whatever
it.
building she's in. So
Yeah. If we really need to quickly destroy an entire building, that's another quick way to do it.
Building, I don't know about. City, maybe.
God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that back in my pack, and okay, so if there, she said that there were other islands, and so if you guys were the only ones that wound up here, then the other two have to be on the islands. Do we want to try and get to one of those islands?
Can we see the one that's like right across the way from us right now?
Yeah. Can we see that gold island?
yeah, off in the distance there is where the sunlight's hitting it. Actually, it would probably be the setting sunlight, as it was about noon you guys got here. You've been here for a
balls.
while. The sun's going down, and off in the distance, yeah, the sun is just glancing off of this island that is just shining, almost as bright as the sun is. Looks very, very metallic sheen to it, floating about, how far off was it? About 2-3 miles offshore.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a boat. I'm not swimming that. So no.
What? I thought you could swim just fine. I thought you were the good, like, water swimming guy. I thought that was your whole.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna do that. Swimming is like a quarter my speed, and no, that's gonna take forever.
Swimming, yeah. Into the night too.
Into the night? I don't know what's in that water.
Okay.
Are you gonna do it?
No, brother, no.
Little cat boy? Huh?
Yeah.
This is why he doesn't like you, Boo. Come on now.
So I don't mind getting in the water. I'm really nice for me.
Uh-huh. You gotta swim all night long.
Just start
No,
doing
I think that's a horrible idea.
For
But do I still have that lure for the music on me, Wyatt?
What was that? No, that's gone.
Everything's gone.
The music's still playing,
Okay.
but yeah, you aren't attracted to it anymore. It's not trying to pull you towards it.
Okay, I'm gonna state that for some reason that music I really wanted to get to earlier, but now it's just music. But we need to figure out where we are, where our two other companions are, and what we're doing here. And what else did the big lady tell you?
Whatever's bound up here, the whole reason she's here is to kill it if it gets out, because apparently it's really big and scary and bad. So I don't think this island is a very good place to be for anyone.
Yeah. That's definitely agreed. How do we get out of here, and how do we find our friends?
She didn't say. All she said was that we should leave, but that we probably can't.
Ah, crap.
Okay. What?
And then there's a big barrier.
There's a big barrier.
She would have definitely mentioned the Fey mistress.
Yeah, and the first line of defense for this big thing is apparently that a powerful Fey that is doing some Fey nonsense to keep it sealed away.
Okay.
So that's probably why we've been turning into pigs and floating and zipping around and all that stuff.
I'm gonna have words with this Fey mistress. Because I was turned into a dude balloon like 3 or 4 times now. And
Man, I just love the phrase "dude balloon." We need to make that a merch or something.
Yeah,
So
same.
totally do. Can we please put me on a t-shirt and floating in a nap, like napping? And then just put dude balloon on.
Hey, some of the
floating from a
artists that
rock.
we have on the stream, you
Yes.
should draw that.
That'd be beautiful.
Please,
Yeah.
please, one of our
Oh,
artists, please draw Coog tied to a rope, tied to a rock, and just floating in a nap position like,
Oh man.
please draw me this.
Okay, as you
Oh my
three
gosh.
deliberate about what you guys are going to do, we're going to go over to Braylor, who is
Yeah,
no
do that.
longer
Uh-huh.
floating.
Yeah, that's what I
You
thought.
were falling.
How far down do I fall?
You were up about 50 feet.
Okay.
All right, not
Well, by the time he would have gotten through that, you probably would have been a little bit more, not quite to the water. We'll say you're about 50 feet up, but you're a little bit closer to the edge of that island.
Okay. Still floating above the pink island, right?
Yeah, you're probably about right.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Oh, never mind. He's
So
gonna fall
is
on
it
the
like
ground.
a sudden, like the floating stops and I fall?
Yep.
All right,
Oh.
cool. I'm
It's
gonna
like
use
you're
my
free.
stone endurance to reduce damage that I take, but
Okay.
probably gonna take some damage from this.
Yeah.
Falling damage is a d10 per 10-foot fall, and I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's
Well, I reduce it by 8, so
by 8, which means you're going to take.
Yeah.
I lost one of my d10s.
Don't
I'll
die.
roll hundreds. Let's see.
I'll roll hundreds.
if it rolled perfectly, I would be taken out, but I reduce it by 8, so I'll at least have 8 hit points.
3,
Or
6,
7.
13.
36?
No.
9.
13, 22,
Oh, okay.
and 26. Down 8 is 18.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Not
take
too
18
horrible.
points as
So
you
you-
slam
Not
into
terrible.
the
For
ground.
50, for
Twisted an
50 feet
ankle.
falling, I'll take
Yeah,
18
that's
damage.
not bad.
Yeah, seriously.
I rolled
Not bad at
2
all.
3s. and a 4. But then I did roll a 9 and a 7, so not too bad.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so you slam down, and you are now on this island that you now know had carnivorous greenery and shrubbery on it.
Yeah. Let's see.
And Amy had to.
I'm just gonna see if the robe of
Start
useful
hitting
items
tree
has
trunks.
anything
Yeah.
good
looking
that
through
I
that.
can.
Portia, I mean, she's still just on her island as well, gathering some leaves. The music stopped for her, so she doesn't have an lure there either.
Hmm.
She had to head out for a little bit though, so she won't tell us what she's gonna do. And I mean, once you figure out what you'd like to do with your robe of useful items, if you can think of something. If not, we're probably gonna end it here a little bit early, and we'll start up next time from this point. You guys have, the Quintessent has dispelled most of the effects of the island, and now you have to figure out a way to try to leave, possibly, or go and find this Fae that she was talking about. And 3 of you have to figure out how to save 2 of your allies who you don't know where they are. So that's fun.
Yeah. So never mind. I'll save it for later.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna stop the stream there. Thanks everyone for following.
Yeah, thanks. This is freaking entertaining.
Yeah,
really
we'll see if
wanted-
Brayla gets devoured by pink plants. It'd be great.
Out of just 100%, I want to show these off. I spent so much time on them. These are, I thought I would redeem some of the Streamlabs points, but for inspiration on Streamlabs, we've got these guys for fun. Coog, you really wanted some inspiration, so I'll redeem it for you. I just wanted to see if it works.
Nice.
Oh, it doesn't work. That's sad.
Dang.
I gotta fix that. That's okay. Anyway, thanks everyone for
Praise
watching.
the sun, Pencast has redeemed inspiration.
Oh,
Hey, look at that.
Did it show up?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yay!
There you go.
Yeah. So those are our little fun things there. Just in case anyone's got enough to use them later. I think this is the main reason I didn't want to switch them over to the Twitch ones, because I want to put little images up, and I really liked those.
Yeah.
So I'll figure that out, and we'll do that next time. But thanks everyone for watching. We're gonna start from here
gosh.
next time, and we're gonna see how our players do with escaping this Fae island that they have.
Yes.
Don't end the stream yet,
Okay, I will not end the stream yet.
because announcement for next week.
Yes.
So, I will be streaming a one-shot on this channel next week. It's going to be just with some people I know for my first one, just to get used to streaming, and then after that, I'm going to be trying to do at least one stream a month with viewers. So, if you want to show up to that one, it'll be fun. I'm probably the least funny one out of that group of people, so it should
It's gonna be a good time.
And
You know why you're going to be the least funny is because you're going to forget to stream your jokes.
you know you're right, but it's rude of you to say that. Yeah, so we're gonna do that one, and it's the theme for it is we're be using an anime D&D supplement, so all of them are gonna be just the most anime characters you can imagine, and it's going to be fighting off an alien invasion.
Oh, this is going to be so good.
With all sorts of nonsense. So if you want to show up for that, it'll be a good time. And then,
Oh yeah, I will.
if it seems like you want to take part after, for the following streams, I'll be taking viewers. So
Hey.
Heck yeah.
Hey, sweet.
Also, isn't there supposed to be a giveaway thing today?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe.
Yeah, we
I
reached
completely-
affiliate. We
We're gonna
gotta
do all of that
celebrate.
right now. Then, good thing we end a little bit early.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was supposed to be popping up on the stream the entire time, but I completely spaced it. Okay, so we're giving away a hoodie. We'll do that real quick from our watchers who are on there right now. Let's pull it up real quick.
By the way,
For those of you who are just watching, the reason we're doing a giveaway thing is because we have officially become what?
Affiliates.
Really?
Yay.
Affiliates.
Yeah. It's good.
Boo has no
Fantastic.
idea
Thank
what
you
that
guys for your
means.
support. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's been so fun to make and be a part of, and I'm glad more people are being able to see this.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Let's see if this works properly.
On the stream, we're just seeing the storm giant right now, so I don't know if it's supposed to be showing something else.
Whoops.
Ah.
Let's fix that. Let's see. Give me a second.
No, leave her on there. She looks good.
Yeah, she's our mascot, if you didn't know. Well, actually, no, the duck on our ship's probably our mascot at this
We didn't
point.
even
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
So, yeah.
An official Pincast City Black logo raffle has started. Viewers use, what is that? I gotta think of that. Exclamation mark raffle to enter the raffle. Yeah, so everyone do that.
Yeah.
Real quick. Everyone wants to enter, just hit that little guy, and you should get entered in. Bahana is in. Script Studios is in. Do I want to get in? No. I might, actually.
I might.
I might.
Yeah.
I'll stay out of this one. We're also going to give away 2 shirts, and a mug, and a beanie, I think, is all I have on there. And then some extra stuff for you guys to do with us on the stream. You can only get 1 ticket. I think
Dang
if you
it.
try to do it again, it will say, no, you've already gotten a ticket.
Dang.
And
Smart though.
can I start more than 1 raffle at a time, though? No, probably not. Yes, a beanie. A beanie as
beanie?
well.
That's
I want
dope.
one.
Some of our other things we are also doing. We are going to be doing a special one-shot for us becoming affiliates, and we're going to be giving away spots in that. Honestly, we only have a couple of people watching, so you might all just get a spot in that, and we'll talk about when we can do it.
Yeah.
So that will be fun. And then some creation stuff for the world if you are interested, such as creating a town that you guys can build how you want to, that's going to be
Nice.
in our world, making your own little NPC character that you can control once we run into him, and the one that I thought of that I'll remember later. Let's see. Let me check on this raffle, see how it's going. Because it's supposed
You know
to
what?
go. It was supposed to go like every 30 minutes. I was supposed to start a new one. So these things are going crazy now because it has set for 30 minutes still. How many people do we have watching actually, so we can tell once we have everyone in? Anyone see? Oh, and players, you guys are free to enter in if you guys want to as well.
Okay. I mean, I won't say
How
no
do I
to
do that?
Exclamation point raffle.
Yeah.
Just type
Get
it
it.
into the chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Who is
I'm
Oh,
so
no.
excited.
I can't tell. Why do I always forget how to see? Here we go. Moderators, 12 Thorns, Coog, Red Bear, Europeans, users.
I love how you still haven't put me as a moderator yet.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Well, he didn't know your Twitch account for a while, which is
Yeah,
great.
that's true.
I also dropped the link to the Discord and chat, so
We are
Nice.
going
Yeah,
to
join our Discord.
stop the giveaway in like a minute, just in case anyone is still listening and wants to join. Go ahead. If you don't, we're going to end it and go to see who wins. Also, once you win one thing, we're not going to let you back in for the merch. Once we go on to the creation stuff and that, then you can come back in. But it looks like if we only have 4 actual three ephemeral Zach I'm assuming that you're not one of the players, but it seems like I don't know who my players are, so.
Nope.
We've got 3 actual viewers, so you guys can all just join us in the one shot. We'll talk about it in the Discord, and see when we want to do that. Whenever you guys can is when we'll do it, and we'll see how that works. But we're gonna end the giveaway right now and see who wins it. Pick a winner, close entries, no more fans. Pick a winner, and prize assigned, Mr. McDuck. You won.
There you
go. A hoodie.
Oh.
Let's go, dude.
Okay. That, let's see. I don't know how it works on you getting your stuff entered in, but I'm supposedly not supposed to do anything else. I just bought the hoodie, and then it's supposed to...
I think it's probably just a free redeem code.
So...
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sometimes.
Next one. Now we're going to do a t-shirt.
I give it away.
Yeah, he already has a hoodie.
Oh.
Hey, just get a second one. Free party.
Yeah.
Just wear it every day.
Just get one and sell it and tell people about it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
T-shirt. Can I set this down? I can. Okay, we're gonna set it for 2 minutes, the duration. So everyone has to enter in really quick. I can't take Mr. McDuck out of it, so don't enter into this one. I'll be watching.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay? Okay. This one is for the black logo t-shirt. It's just gray is all it's... Well, actually, I think you can choose your color once it gets on. I'm assuming. So, ready, steady, start, I think. Where's the start button? Where's the start button? There it is. Okay.
Somewhere.
Go. Start entering into this one. Our t-shirt with the black logo. Oh, never mind. I gotta pay for it first. Oops. I forget about that. Purchase. Purchase.
Yeah, if we
Now it's going.
if we get the t-shirt, I want to have the yeah.
That's true, players. If you guys are looking for your specific named ones, they are not part of the giveaway. So sorry.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Also, the Dude Balloon merch.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna want to make.
It should have started. Did it? Did anyone see that?
It doesn't look like it. It's not
I
saying
haven't
anything.
done anything that it started.
Why is it not starting? Oh man, I really wish I would have done this during the actual stream. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
It seems like it hasn't started yet, but thanks for all the raffle entries I see there in the in the chat.
Raftle, waffle. I like it.
Oh my gosh. Come on. Did it go? Is it going?
No.
It's not?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Start giveaway. Come on. Just do it already. Why won't you take my money?
Just take my money.
That's all I want. Thanks to Ray Shadow Legends, we're actually able to do most of this, so that was pretty great because we got a fair amount of money from them, so we're able to just run all of this. By fair amount, it was like I think it was like $70 or something. So all of the stuff we got from
And
members,
to everyone
throw it
who's
to you
supported
guys,
it and
'cause that's the way to do it. But it's not
Yep.
working.
Oh no.
Oh, how do I choose someone randomly?
Yeah, Twitch just knows we need to wait for the Dude Balloon.
Merch. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Let me try a different way real quick. This darn Streamlabs just telling me you can't do a million giveaways at once.
I can't believe it.
Lame.
Is there a way that I gotta end this?
Hey.
Pick the winner. The winner winner's been assigned. Oh, I have to click complete. Huh.
There you go.
It's
That'll do
done.
it.
There we go. Now it's been completed, and we can start the next giveaway. Here we go. Okay.
Good one.
Oh man. Continue. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hey, did it start? You guys
We got it. Yeah, there we go.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
So hurry. Get in. Except for you,
First
Mr.
one.
McDuck. I'm watching.
Yeah, don't you dare.
I'm watching.
Don't you
be
dare.
wearing this t-shirt just because you don't want a hoodie.
You will be banned.
Benjamin knows where you live, Mr. McDuck.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. If anyone is not going to get on this, also let us know as well. Just if you're like not looking for a
Yeah.
t-shirt and you're wanting to wait for like the beanie or the mug, which the mug is obviously the top prize that everyone wants.
The mug.
Yeah,
Just
dude, I'd want a
just
freaking
let me know.
Pencast mug.
Yeah, that'd be legit.
That way I can just end it early. I think I'm gonna do the next one for 1 minute because
Alright. Bahana, on the beanie drawing, I'll not put in so you can get it more likely.
Yeah. I also agree with that.
Okay. This one should be showing up any second now. I'm
There we
actually
go.
I'm just gonna just do this, close entries, and pick winner. Coog the polar bear.
Hey!
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Yes!
Okay.
How much money do I owe you, Wyatt?
$7 million.
$1 million.
Nothing. This is literally all of this so far is just from what's it called?
You're showing
Yeah,
some
you-
Discord messages.
Legends. What?
You're showing your Discord messages.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all over the place.
Hey.
It's like you and Bahan have been conspiring. I said what I said.
For shade.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think you just click on that link and then it will redeem it for you. It's a free thing. You don't have to pay for it.
How about we
Which is
do
nice.
this? You guys can go back to the map. That way I can read my Discord stuff without you guys lurking, huh? Huh?
Quite literally.
Okay, let's start the next one. After I finish this one, complete, done, should be done, all good to go. Next one.
Yep.
For the second shirt, edit 1 minute, or maybe we'll go to the beanie now, and then we'll do a shirt at the end.
Yeah. I think the beanie's been more highly anticipated.
Add giveaway merch. The beanie.
You know what, Bahana? I'm gonna verse you for this. Let's see how this goes.
Add. We got a beanie. That means Coog and Mr. McDuck. Don't you dare.
Come at me.
Pay attention.
I'm a win.
We only want this to go for 1 minute.
Yep.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm ready. Let's see who's the fair winner of this.
Beanie. Add. Start giveaway.
Maybe.
And should be going.
Trouble? Ah. Hey, that's okay. You don't need to enter this. It could just be me versus Bahana, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Half and half. Let's go.
Aw.
Yeah, this is-
It's gonna be a 50 because so far no one else has joined in.
Yes. Let's
Yeah,
see.
no.
I'm gonna win.
I'm on-
I'm gonna win this.
I'm on Team Bahana for this one.
You got,
I believe in you, Bahana.
20 seconds.
No.
Asking my lot for that.
I'm back in
Believe in the Teagle. We're good. Believe in the Teagle.
Believe in the Eagle.
It's too big for Teagle.
10 seconds.
Oh
And at 5,
boy.
3, 2, 1, and...
Me.
Bahana.
Me.
That's it.
Why is it not choosing a winner?
It's because it knows it's me.
Donna.
Hey.
Dingus, what the heck?
So close.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. I see it. Okay.
And now we'll run another shirt, and then we'll run the...
Nightbot has been very passive aggressive.
It's been very passive aggressive. It's even deleting that one too.
Yeah,
He's too excited.
My bot does not like Bahana.
Shirt upcoming.
Yeah.
And you guys are going for a shirt.
Nice.
Again.
We'll go for it.
Never have too many shirts.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
you
true.
just flat out disappeared. The stream is all black.
What?
Welcome to Pencast After Dark.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I closed out of my map. Oops.
The map's still up. Oh, nope, never mind. There it goes.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
I guess
To
you
see
guys
your
can
mouse.
pre-stream.
In there.
Let's see, pre-stream with some different music now.
Yeah. Man, I forgot the musical thing. It's been part of my mind for so long.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here vibing
Last
with it.
3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely the most calm rap music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hey, you gotta give some like good stuff for the Twitch points, because I've got 1.3 thousand points that I want to spend on random.
Yeah. For the Streamlabs one or for the like
For the Twitch one specifically.
oh cool.
Oh yeah, that's it. Hey!
Hey, there we go.
Hey, had a guy.
Nice. I'll take it.
This one's for the whole enchilada.
Why does everyone want the mug?
Because the mug's the best.
What's so best about it?
Because then I can sit here, I can pull it out and just be like,
Yeah.
hey, look at our
Subtle.
merch.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Subtle.
and advertise to all my coworkers.
Exactly.
You're like, what's that mug? Then you can tell them about it.
You haven't heard.
Let me tell you my story.
You make me wondering how I got here.
It didn't even care.
Didn't even care.
What more about the never prizes? Sorry, Leaf. Chicken mugs.
Stream and Nightbot has banned Bahana's messages for time, deleted them because she was.
Yep.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
been
all of her.
deleted for a little while, so that's probably why she's not answering.
Uh,
Nightbot just hates Bahana.
I understand.
oh, okay, good.
Can't you change the settings
Hey.
for it?
Hey, maybe she needs it. Maybe she's talking smack on me for losing.
Yeah.
In your face. What did you forget? You go against me? No.
Exactly. Hey, good job, 12 thorns.
There you go.
Because she did it in all caps. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, Nightbot doesn't like.
Yeah, it
caps.
doesn't like caps because it's assuming you're screaming or yelling at people.
Like, this is a calm, collected
Yeah.
scream.
We can make a creative one.
Oh. Yeah, if you go back far enough in the chat, it's like crossing out everything Bahana's ever done.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
She just pissed it off real bad.
Yeah, she pissed it off real bad.
Yes, me and ephemeral Zach.
Yeah.
Ephemeral.
Yeah.
We'll call it Zach.
Zach, yeah, that's good. Nice and short, to the point. You know what you're talking about.
All right, Zach. All right, Zach, bring it on, bro.
Bring it on.
Oh, is he not even gonna join in? Is this just gonna be mine? Ah, frick, there he goes. Gosh dang it, Zach.
He wanted to like to give you the suspense. Alright.
We can just do that in our.
Yeah, we can just do it in the next podcast.
We don't need like an actual link for that.
All right, Zach. All right, Zach, let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go. Gosh, son of a.
You had a 50-50 chance on
Oh, this thing hates me. Oh, it's fine.
Oh man.
Bye, Wyatt.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting us. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.